All right. So, my name is Chapo. I'm one of the cameo DMs in the unnamed adventuring guild. This is just a one shot I'm doing called Nine Times in Illumina. It's mainly for first level characters or first tier characters. If it's higher level, that's fine. But most of the characters in here are first level or whatnot, or close to it. Anyways, have everybody introduce themselves from my left to the right. The first one's going to come up is going to be Dell.
Hi, I'm Del, and my character tonight is a new character for me, Kara Sentok. She is a Scourge Aasimar, and she's a warlock. She's just level 1, so.
We're gonna have 3 Aasimars? Oh, wow.
Because they're awesome,
Yes, I get it. But
Get disadvantage on all my rolls for tonight because of that.
Maybe. No, not really. All right, Joe.
I am playing Jane Philanor. She is a variant human bard paladin. Kind of low level. Very, very happy upstart. Wants to be an adventurer and a hero more than anything, so that she can tell the tales of her own adventures instead of listening to the tales of others.
All right.
Very much fights with the power of friendship.
Next will be Kat.
I am playing Ista Fajima, or just Ista, Deep Gnome wizard. Little bit of a higher level, but she's a little less heroic oriented, a little less battle oriented, and more utility and knowledge. Very more like historian and archaeological. She's very interested in that as her primary drive, and then she basically goes on some side adventures and things like that in order to make enough money to continue to just study her own curiosities about the histories.
All right. Alex.
All right. I will be playing Cassandra Holyheart. She's was a soldier for an army called the Imperial Guard, and she is from a small pocket planet that only been traveled past now, and she's come here in search for something, and she's decided that joining the guild would be the best for her in not only helping find this place, but to help her grow in strength.
All right. And then we have Sandra.
Yeah. Hey, my name is Sandra. I'm going to be playing Nathan Stein. He is a fallen Aasimar paladin, and he is very sarcastic, has a very dark humor, and he kind of stumbled into this whole thing, and he just kind of happens to be here and traveled along with Cassandra, so they would actually be the only character that he knows, kind of. That's it.
All right. Go ahead, Matt.
I'm Matt. I'll be playing a new character, Rena Timber, Forest Gnome. She's all about protecting the animals.
Cool. All right. So, it's nighttime in Illumina, and everybody is kind of like chilling around the guild, drinking some ale or whatever you like to drink, or catching up on times with some of the people here. And so you guys you all hear some commotion outside. Yeah, people yelling and a lot of running and stuff like that.
Do you hear that, Nathan?
Upon
didn't hear
hearing the commotion, Jane would get up and jaunt outside, see what's up.
What do you say, Alex?
Do you hear that commotion outside?
Oh yeah, I heard it. It sounds like fun. Sounds like we should check it out. Maybe we can contribute.
So, Jane, you open the door and there's probably about 20 people running down the road, looking behind them, frightened faces, and they all look like some of them are coughing a tiny bit, but they all look like they're just really winded and frightened, running away from the that way of whatever way they're running from.
Could I reach out and grab someone who's running by?
Sure. Make you yeah, that's fine. So no, don't worry about it. You just step out in front of somebody. They kind of slam into you a little bit, but they're like, "What the hell are you doing? We gotta go."
What's wrong? Where are you running from?
He's like breathing real hard and shit. He's trying to get around you. So you're gonna have to kind of like hold on to him a little bit. He's like, "Look," he says, "There's something going on down there." He says, "Somebody's throwing gas or something around, and it's hurting or killing people." He's like, "I don't know. All I know is this green fog started coming around the stores up there." He says, "I don't know what's going on." He says, "You're gonna have to find out." Or he looks up and he's like, "Oh, you're the UAG." He's like, "Here." He kind of grabs you now and like pushes you forward, like, "Go, do your job." He's like,
Right.
"Yeah, I gotta go," and he takes off. And now the crowd is starting to thin out.
Pulling out her sword, Jane will sort of like look inside the building and say, "Everyone who's able, we've got trouble," and then she'll take off down the road.
See? Fun.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Yeah.
I'll follow her.
Yep.
Okay.
You run into Brina on the road.
Oh, hey, you want to come this way? Call to arms, so to speak?
Sure. Needed. It's longer needed.
Yeah. And I kind of not encourage Brina to follow me as we kind of just run after Jane.
Okay.
Sure, let's drag more people into it. That's what I like.
You like a lot of things.
Yes, I do.
Okay. Matt, what's your character's name? Is it Brina?
Yep.
Okay. Can you throw her name up in the chat for me, real quick, when you get a chance? Okay. So
I've just been trying to update the roster because of the many new people.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt. Cool, thank you. So
Also, your microphone, like, you sound really static, Matt. Just saying.
what she's trying to say is you sound like shit, man.
Yep. Sorry.
It's all right.
Try to be nice about this, but
I'll say it.
Thank you.
I'll say it. Damn it.
Does this sound better?
Oh,
Yes.
definitely a lot better. One second. I think
Can everyone repost their stuff because I lost the chat?
I think somebody else might be coming in.
They didn't say that they're coming in. They said that they missed it.
Oh, I'll see. It's Caitlin. Yeah. All right. So everybody, I take it, is going to head up the street to find out what's going on. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All right. So, yeah. You guys head up that way, and further you get the closer you get to up where they were pointing at, you see some stragglers, and you see one person walking down, and they're coughing like real heavy, phlegm, and it's just kind of almost, it almost sounds like it's choking them because they're coughing and spewing like spit out so hard. Um, um, and they're kind of having a hard time breathing, and they're wheezing a little bit.
Oh, this seems like a nice place.
Yeah.
Seems like
So
something the rebels would have used back when we were at home.
yeah. So you guys, I don't know if you guys want to stop her or whatever. It's some lady. She's looking like she's about to fall.
Jane will run over to the lady who's about to fall. You said that she's like coughing and stuff.
Yeah, she's like coughing so hard and like it's almost like I don't know if anybody's ever seen anybody that had tear gas given to them, but mucus like really it builds up really fast, and you end up kind of coughing on it, and you're spitting it out and stuff.
And Jane will kind of like touch her face and look at her and say, "Shh," as she uses lay on hands. I'm going to use 5 points to remove any sort of poison from her body.
Okay.
Aw, that was a shame. That was such a beautiful sight right there.
Yeah. So you clear it up somewhat. She's still coughing, but she's like, "Oh," she says, "Thank you."
Jane's going to grab her hand and say, "Get to safety. We'll handle this."
She's like, "Yeah." She stops you. She's like, "There's this crazy guy with a mask. He's throwing just bottles of gas and stuff everywhere. I never seen anybody do this before. It's horrible." She's like, "He's up there," and he points up towards the street, and he says, "He was up there, up around the market. He just started throwing these bottles everywhere, and there's just hundreds of people and stuff."
Don't worry. Everything will be all right. We're here now. And she'll give a thumbs up and kind of just start running towards the danger.
Okay. So you guys head up. And you guys catch a couple other stragglers.
As trying to keep up, you see Brina actually starting to run on all fours, and then you just sort of see bits of brown fur appearing, and then as she transforms into a brown bear.
Oh. Yeah, so there's a couple people running down the road. Some of the stragglers, they kind of scream like, "Ah!" Because they've never really seen a bear in town before. And they make a wide berth of you. But they see you with the other people, and they're just like, they still keep their distance.
Don't mind the bear. It's with us.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you the only human here, Janet?
Yep. I'm like surrounded by
Oh wow, that's awesome. All right. So
I'd say you're protected by divinity now.
yeah. So you guys get up and you start seeing bodies on the ground.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But you get closer. When you see there's spit and stuff just spewed out of their mouths, and you can see that they're breathing real shallow. You find one person that has in fact died, or it doesn't look like they're breathing or whatnot. And so there's probably about 20 people in this area. They're just kind of laid out in disarray. You can definitely see where there's like a potion bottle here and there, and some like green fluid on the ground.
Well,
I
I can
am.
invoke some of my training and I'm gonna take some whiskey, pull out a cloth, pour the whiskey in the cloth, and tie it around my face.
Oh, Molotov cocktails. That's a good idea.
And I look to Nathan with my face covered in this whiskey cloth. And I'm like, no,
You're
I
just
don't want to
doing
light
it
the ass on
wrong.
fire. Why do I bring you anymore?
I am so sorry that they have suffered so terrible, such a terrible fate.
You see
I'm going
Estella
through the.
start to just
I'm going to
break.
try to drag the surviving people out with
Okay.
my face covered.
What was that, Kat?
So you'll see Ista. She just says, "Let's get a better view of what's happening. This is all very, very confusing." And she suddenly just slowly raises up about 20 feet in the air. And I'm going to take a look around and see if I can see any source or point of anything else from a better perspective here.
Are you
Okay.
sure you just don't want to light them up? I mean, that might be a better fate for them, wouldn't it?
You want me to stab you now, or are you going to actually help?
Oh, you can try.
Have I gotten close to where the person is? The one that's tossing the gas?
No, you guys don't see any. You don't see anybody tossing gas. You just see all these bodies on the ground. And so you raise up in the air. Was it Ista, right?
Yep.
And so you're looking around down the avenues and alleys and stuff, and you think you see some movement down one alley, and another alley, but they're dark figures. You can't really make them out if they're just onlookers or if it's actually something that would be part of this. You're not really sure.
I can't see anything from up here either. I don't know, guys. I say we just keep moving in the direction that people were running from. It feels very counterintuitive, but let's just keep moving.
Yes, always run into the direction where people come running from. That is very good.
Well, I didn't peg you for a scaredy cat. Come on. And after I drag a few people out already, I'm going to keep moving.
Yeah. So about this time, some of the city guard shows up with some clerics, and they start administering aid to these people. And they start helping you move them over to this open, what is like a kind of like a restaurant, but it's got an overhang, so it will be out of the elements, kind of sort of. And they start moving tables out of the way. One of the clerics is like, "Can you help them, please? Move some tables, make some space for all these people."
I just push all the tables to one side with my body.
Okay. So yeah, so everybody, you guys get everything moved out of the way, and the bodies of these people start lining up in here, and they start performing checks on these people. Only two of them that you can see have been pronounced dead, and so they cast this one spell that kind of preserves their body. I can't think of what it's called at the moment.
Gentle repose.
There you go. So they cast gentle repose on two of the bodies. They put some more aid. Do some more aid to some others. One person wakes up, and they're kind of coughing and stuff, and they kind of wake up in a fright. Oh my God! Yeah, and they're really kind of like excitable and frightened. And they're more over towards the edge, right around where Cassandra and Nathan are standing.
Can I talk to him?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
well, Nathan would say, don't worry, nothing happened to you. You're just poisoned and paralyzed from bottom below. But other than that, you're fine.
Yeah. So you're telling him this shit, and he has a horrible reaction to what you say. His eyes are getting wider and wider as you're telling him. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" I'm okay. He's like, "Something gassed me. I passed out. It's like I almost died."
Jane's going to walk over and be like, "Hey, why do paladins prefer chainmail?" Because it's holy armor.
The guy is just like looking at you like with like incredibly like, what in the fuck are you talking about?
Hi, I'm Jane. What happened?
He says, so I'll tell you what happened. He says this crazy fucker with his mask and these like crazy eyeball things or whatever. He came out of nowhere and he threw these 3 potion bottles and they exploded around everybody and everybody started coughing and it felt like my lungs were like burning and all these people started passing on. And then he looks around, he's like, there was a shit ton more people than this. He says, I saw which way he came from. He says, he points down the alleyway. He says, he came from that way.
Did he get a good look at what he looked like?
He says, he's like, yeah, kind of, sort of. He says, hold on.
Rena takes off down that alley, or that way that was pointing, with her 40 feet of movement, dashing, doubling it.
Out of curiosity, out of character, you're one of the Asmars, right?
Me?
Unnamed, the druid?
Oh, no.
He doesn't know.
Forest Gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, so he you can tell he's trying his best to kind of give you an idea of what this guy looked like or whatever. He says, hold on. He says, I used to take art when I was a lad. So I still got a little bit of skill. He says, give me a second and I'll kind of give you an idea of what he looks like. He says, he kind of looks like this.
That's a dick.
He says,
I'm sorry. For
like,
the intro on the hat, that is exactly what that was. There's no way for you to hide that.
he says, lady, I don't know what it is. And you guys look over and you see Gia just happen to walk up.
Oh, no, this isn't Gia. I just didn't remember to change my thing. Her name's Anara. She's new to the guild.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you see this new lady there. I don't know what she does.
She's a warlock.
Okay, so you're a warlock. Anyways, you see this kind of picture of what and he said the guy had a long coat on, like this, and this thing right here was kind of like he said it almost looked like a breathing tube, kind of, sort of, and this was just a mask, and you couldn't see his eyes because it was the eyes were black like this. He says he couldn't see his eyes, but that's what the guy looked like, and his mask was like a gray color, kind of like that, and whatnot. So he says, "Yep." He says, "That's the dude right there." He says he's actually pretty happy. He's like, "I still got it."
Wow, that is great. You should go back to school. Oh, and we should
He says, "Well, yeah." He's I kind of got in trouble. I partied too much.
Yeah, that does sound like college.
He says, "Yeah, but that's pretty much what that guy looks like." You're like, "Holy shit, that guy can draw his ass off." So, anyways, yeah. So, actually, so I'm gonna give you guys a little strip map here. and I'll show you what. So you guys understand where you guys are in the town. So the people are here in this area. Okay, all the tables have been pushed to the side over here, and stuff like that. Okay, there's road here, and you see the market kind of opens up like this. I don't know exactly where. I know you guys are like, I don't know what part of this town. I don't either. Just kind of going on the fly. Okay.
D&D magic, that's fine.
Yes, but he said that the dude came from this way, and all the bodies were out here in this kind of group right here, and the areas that he threw the potions were right here, and right here. Okay, and he was, and the dude said that it kind of was area effect about that big. He said you just threw them down, and that's where the kind of the groups of people were like clumped in like that. He says, but yeah, he came from that way. All right, so you said that Jane went up that way, or was it
Brina?
Brina did? Okay. All right, so Brina, you shot up that way. So you came up the alley here, okay?
Nathan and I are already on the move as well.
All right.
I'll
So
follow them. I don't know what's going on, so I'll follow them. They seem to know what's going on.
you get to another area over here where the road, T intersections, okay? And of course, you know how roads go. They're just in this town. There's roads and places everywhere and shit. So, Brina, since you took off first, I'm going to say that you're going to be purple, okay? For the sake of marking. Okay, that's you right there. Nathan,
Black.
you're going to be here. Cassandra, I'm going to make you red. Okay, you're going to be red right there. I didn't hear anybody else take off.
I said that I would because I was new and I don't know what's going on, so I figured I'd follow the people that were running in that direction.
Okay.
If that's fine. If not, then that's fine.
After we get the information from the guy, Jane would also be heading out to where he said that the person would be.
Okay, so Lady J, I'm going to make you blue. You're going to be back here. So those four already gone. Kara, what would you be doing? Would you be following with everybody too?
Yeah, I would stop by the two people that were pronounced dead and just just look at them for a second, and then once I hear all the stuff going on about the guy going down the alley, I'd follow Jane.
Okay. Caitlin, what's the name of your character again, please?
Anara.
Anara. Is Inara?
Anara, yeah.
All right. And give me your HP and your AC real quick and your passive.
My HP is 11. My armor class is also 11 because I'm a squishy first level coffee, and my passive perception is 14, but at the moment it goes up to 19 because I have my raven on my shoulder.
Okay. Do you have a spell DC? I'm guessing you do.
Spell DC is 15.
All right, cool. All right. So you guys get up here. Jane, you're at least about 30 feet ahead of everybody else. I mean, excuse me, Brina. You're 30 feet in front of everybody else, and you're in the bear form, right?
Yeah, that's a 40 foot movement.
All right. So you're gonna be 2 hexes here, big old blob. And so you roll me a perception for me, if you will.
16.
Okay. So you're looking. You also kind of sniff in the air a little bit, and you can make out the tracks of this guy because you have keen smell. So I'm gonna make this guy pink for the sake of this at the moment. Okay. So you can smell his tracks. And you can tell that they're going this way. Okay. But you can hear movement coming from this direction. You hear running. Right about that time, a group of thugs come around the corner here. Okay. There's probably about 4 of them. They come around the corner, and funny thing is they're wearing bandanas over their face. And if you look closely enough, they look like they're wet, as if they're trying to keep something from breathing something. And they see you, and they're like, "Holy shit! What in the fuck is a bear doing here?" He says, "He didn't tell us there was gonna be a bear." He's like, "Well, it doesn't matter. He's paying us to do whatever we're gonna do." He says, and he sees the other. He says, "Well, there's 2 others following behind him." He says, "Might as well just do what we gotta do." And he's like, "All right." So this group of dudes run, and they start right here, and then they start walking and pulling out some daggers and short swords, and one dude's got a club. So, seeing as you're a bear, if anybody back here has any ranged shit that will reach out and touch somebody, I'll let you get 1 attack.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to be
Nope.
Smokey the Bear time.
How far away are they?
Say it again.
How far away are they?
These are 5-foot squares, and actually, I'm missing somebody, and
I don't know what color I am. That's why I figured I'd just ask.
No, but if I do have the option, I will cast light on the tip of my sword so that we can see a little further.
Okay.
All
right. So,
nighttime. And I don't think there's any light sources.
Who's the black dot?
That is me.
that is, Nathan. So, Joe,
Yeah, I think
Joe,
I can make it time.
Joe's
Jane.
right here. You're Jane. You're the red dot.
Oh, I thought I was the.
No, that is Cassandra.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Cassandra's here. Jane is here, and then we have
Okay.
Anara.
I know.
Well, as we're heading down,
Ista is missing.
Jane will look at Nathan and just kind of scream, "Give him hell!" And you get a bardic inspiration die.
All right. So, Ista, you're the light orange.
Ah,
Okay.
perfect.
And Anara, you are going to be
It's
green.
gonna be dark. Okay, that works.
Okay.
I believe that I'm in range to cast Eldritch Blast at one of them. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
Cool. Well, that's 14 total to hit.
That is going to miss.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it flies past them and continues on down until it dissipates.
Okay.
All right. Is
So
anybody else? Sorry, go ahead.
I can do my attack.
Yeah, just getting their kind of quick range stuff out. Is anybody else have any range stuff that'll reach out right now, or
Can I Eldritch Blast as well?
if that's what you don't want to do, that's fine. Go and roll attack.
About how
Only-
far are they from us, are we guessing?
Only a 10.
Okay, so that's going to miss also. All right, so Matt, you close in with these thugs here, about right there. They pretty much are gonna try and surround you. There's one guy here, one there, and one here. Okay. But go ahead and roll initiative, and everybody else roll initiative for me, if you will. And we'll make a list, and we'll get all squared away here. All right. So
initiative.
Cassandra got a 4. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
The time so I don't burn it.
Thugs get a 4 also. Actually. Thugs are going to go before Cassandra. They got a 4. 12. I gotta put it in there first.
Shit, where's the stats for this thing?
Alright. So.
Hang on, I've got to roll separately for my goddamn brain if my computer wants to cooperate.
I got a 15. Sandra got a 15. Joe got a 16. Adele got a 9. Kat got a 15. And Kate got a 17.
Opa, this is your name.
All right, so Matt, you're gonna go after Kate here. Kate, what are you gonna do? Caitlin? Anara? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I
Yep.
can hear you.
I think she stepped away for a second.
Okay, so go ahead, Matt. Do your go ahead and, actually, I think Joe would be next.
All right, my turn.
Oh, so it's Jane next.
And I'm back. My computer just randomly decided to freeze.
Okay, so now that you're back,
Can you put the screen sharing back up, Chapo?
yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get the
Second's over.
Okay. My Raven operates separately to me as well, so it actually goes before me just there.
All right, here we go. All right, is order. So Raven is who?
My Raven familiar from my pact, so that operates separately to me.
Okay, is she like a cougar or something?
It's because I took Pact of the Raven Queen, which is a UA.
Oh no, we forgot someone.
Oh,
What's your character's name again?
Kara.
Kara. God damn it. 9-10. So many new characters. It does get confusing.
Okay, so Raven is not here.
no, the Raven is my Raven familiar. So it's going to fly. It has a 50-foot fly speed. So it's going to fly up into the air and it's going to fly towards where the thugs are, but it's not going to attack them. It's just going to be flying up there.
Okay.
Yeah, it says that I have to roll. It's a separate initiative and control it that way.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. All right, so yeah, the Raven flies up.
It flies 50
And-
foot towards them.
Hey,
Okay.
Chapo, can you update the initiative round? We forgot a character.
Yeah, I'll get it right now.
All right.
And then for Anara's turn, she's going to move 20 feet forward. And she's going to cast Eldritch Blast again because why not? That is a 24 to hit.
All right. Give me 1 second, real quick.
Yep, all good.
All right. There we go. That works. Okay. So you cast Eldritch Blast, right?
Yes.
All right. Your raven flies up, and she relays to you that she sees another group of thugs coming around the other side.
Fantastic. Okay, well, she can, now that I know that, can I quickly get her to use mimicry on her turn to sort of mimic the sounds of like a growling? It says that I can use it to mimic simple sounds, such as a person whispering, a baby crying, or an animal chittering. So if I could just sort of imitate like a growly sound.
All right. So you shoot an Eldritch Blast, right?
Yes, and then
Okay.
I'll just blast one of the dudes in front of me.
Okay. What did you roll to hit?
24.
All right. That is definitely going to hit. Which one of these four here is it that you wanted to hit?
The one on the left.
This one right here.
Yes.
Okay. So you definitely hit him.
That's a 10.
10 damage?
Yeah. I'm not even sure what kind of damage that is. I haven't written this character well at all.
It's force. Eldritch Blast is force damage.
Awesome, I'll write that down. Thank you very much. Oh, this is a new character. I don't think I've written her sheet yet since I made it.
Okay. And okay, so you tag him. He's hurting. You tag him like full blast right in the chest, right when he was lifting up his arm with a short sword. Looks like he was about to come down on top of Brina here. And so that's going to be your turn. Unless you
and just
need
as a free action, I'll just yell to the others there and more coming.
Okay. And what color do we make you again?
You said that I was green. I wanted to move.
Okay.
I'm actually quite far back. I'll move my full speed forward, say 30.
All right. So I'm going to put you right there. Okay. All right. So it's going to be Jane's turn now. So Jane, what you want to do?
Jane's going to run forward. I'm looking up.
I swear to God, if you can move me, Chapo.
What was that?
I'm red.
All right. Jane, I don't know. For some reason, Jane is sticking in my head with red, so I'm sorry. I usually put you as blue or something. Anyways.
Maybe next time you have to color code your initiative order.
Yeah, maybe we need to.
Am I 60 feet away from them?
Yeah, you're at least. You're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Your game rogues.
15, 55, 60. This is 60 right here.
Okay. If I move forward 30, would I be within 60?
No, you'll still be shy about 10 feet.
All right. In that case, Jane is just going to dash, double move up 60 feet to basically there, yeah. And then I'm going to look at my bear buddy. I'm going to be like, kick their ass! And I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration.
Sweet. All right, I am color coding my shit since I keep fucking this up. Sorry, guys. Okay. Green. Brina is definitely purple.
The Raven yellow? Or the
Raven is just the Raven.
Who the fuck is that?
Raven will be pink. There we go.
All
right.
You?
East, we made you orange, didn't we?
Yes.
All right, and Nathan is black.
Yeah.
Kara, I believe you're the light blue, right?
I think so, yeah.
And thugs are the dark orange. And Cassandra is the red. Sorry, Cassandra.
Stop moving me. I know you want to touch me, but back off, man.
Now you're over here. Now you're over there. All right. Okay, so
mirror image.
Jane is done. All right, Brina, now it is your turn. Sorry about the hold up. You can lay the smack down now.
Yeah. I'm going to hit him with my multi-attack.
Hell yeah.
Ooh. 8 on the bite.
That's going to miss.
And 13 on the claws.
All right. That's going to miss also. Okay. If you're done with your turn, it'll be Ista's turn.
Okay, Ista's going to, now that we have meat shields between her and the bad guys, she quickly shuffles forward her full range of 30 feet so that she's within range of some of her spells, and she fumbles with a couple little things in her hands and off of her staff, and then does kind of like a baseball, almost lobbing action, if you will, over top, and this tiny ball of flame starts expanding outwards as it flies outwards from her throat to land behind the two bad guys that are closer together on the behind them, so not on the side that Brina, my bear friend, is on. So that's flaming sphere.
Right over here?
Yes. And I'm hoping if I put it between them that both of them will be within 5 feet of it and I can hit both of them.
If you hit it right here, you'll still hit them both.
Okay,
It's just 5 feet from where it drops in. Like that.
Now, Nathan, if you mistaken me for the giant red ball, I will slap you.
Well, I can't guarantee for anything.
Right.
So they both take 8 fire damage off of that.
Okay, they gotta take. They gotta make dex
saves, yeah.
Oh, right. That's not only when I move it next turn. Sorry,
That's right. One of them makes it, one of them doesn't. So one of them will take half damage, and one of them will take full damage.
All right. Full damage is 8.
All right, 8. Maybe I did 4. All right. So now it'll be Nathan's turn.
All right, I'm gonna dash 60 feet forward. And I'm gonna, while I'm doing this, while I'm running, I'm gonna have my shield and my sword, my long sword pulled out, and I'm gonna like just cry. Yeah, I can be that. I don't care. I'll just let out like a furious battle cry and like get like really hyped up to kill shit.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You're a triangle. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be Kara's turn. Is it Kara or Kara?
Kara.
All right.
Okay, so she's going to run forward as far as her movement lets her, so about 30 feet.
I'll put you about right there.
And she's going to fire another Eldritch Blast. If she can.
Okay.
So that's 21 to hit.
That is going to hit. Which one are you aiming for? One of these 4 here?
The one closest to us.
I guess that would be kind of this guy right here.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
Okay, that would be D10. So that's 7 force damage.
All right. So he takes 7. Yeah, you beat him in the chest with one of these Eldritch Blasts. He's like, oh, that fucking hurt. Meanwhile, these guys are moving while we're doing our shit also, statically. All right. Actually, yeah, they did move. So one guy here, he is going to move around. See. He's going to get there. 2. Those guys are just going to move for their turn. Okay. All right. So these 4, seeing that the bear is the biggest object here, they are going to attempt to attack you, Brina. First guy attacks with the 14.
Yep.
All
They
right.
hit on 11, so
Okay.
you have to roll really crappy to miss me.
Okay. Yeah, this guy rolls. He does 2 points of damage. That guy misses. That guy misses, and that one's going to hit. And this one does 4 points of damage. Right. And that is going to be their turn, and that's going to come to Cassandra. Finally, Cassandra.
Holy crap! Hold
I
on,
mean-
let me change the list again. What was the color? Hanara's green and your light blue.
Yep.
You know, Cassandra, you're standing right behind them, so you could hit them.
I'm not standing right behind them.
This
I'm
big
way
rip.
behind you. Damn it!
Oh, was it Chapel? Was it their turn just now?
Yeah, it was their
Yeah,
turn.
they have to make a deck save again because they didn't move from the flaming sphere and they take the fire damage again.
Okay, so they
Because
both
they're
made their saves. So
stupid.
they'll take half damage.
Is their roll damage flaming sphere? You know how it rolls.
I'm going to dash to the south side of the bear.
Okay. I'll put you about right here.
And I don't do anything else, so
Okay. Who has this flame sphere? It's
Cat.
Ista, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ista, I need you to roll damage for these two guys again. Or roll damage for the sphere again.
Right on it.
Remember the shrine? That's how I almost killed our friend.
flaming
That's how you
spears
almost
how I
killed
almost
me.
died.
4 turns.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
just
know.
in your sphere. All right, 7.
Okay.
Oh no,
So they're going to take...
2d8.
3.
14 damage total.
Alright, so they take 7.
Oh,
So
D8, right.
this guy right here falls down and immolates. And this guy right here, it burns the shit. He looks like he's like... Now he's starting to kind of try to move away from the sphere, but he's kind of moving really slow, and he's not going to get out of there this turn. So, Raven. So Raven is flying around, and this is still what she sees. She sees these guys here and all this other stuff here and all that good shit. All right. So we're going to shoot to Anara. So, Anara, it's your turn. Anara?
You're muted.
I'm talking to myself and have been for 5 minutes. So we're going, okay, guys. I actually want the Raven to fly back in my direction now that I know what's there. I don't want to get hit. And I get bonuses from it being near me. So it's going to fly back in my direction, and if it can, land back on my shoulder. And then Anara is going to fire another Eldritch Blast at one of them. Probably the one that looks the most damaged.
Okay.
And it is nat 20. So that is 2d10.
Okay. Now, who are you attacking?
One of the ones that looks damaged.
All right. Well, this guy is hanging the fuck on barely.
Okay, well, I'm not going to waste a nat 20 on that guy. Let's go to one of the others.
These two guys right here look. This one right here looks like he's damaged.
Yeah, let's go with that guy then.
This guy right here looks pretty fresh.
Okay, we'll go for the one on the bottom right.
Okay.
That is a total of 11.
Okay, yeah. So you hit this guy, and he catapults backwards and falls to the ground, dead.
Awesome. And I'm also going to move again forward my full 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
And that shall be my turn.
I'll put you about right there.
Yep, cool.
All right. It's gonna be Jane.
All right, so
30 30 feet is here. Basically.
That's not what I'm looking at. Didn't the other people run around the corner by now? Would they be closer?
These guys are right here. The other thugs, yeah, they're right here.
Wouldn't they be closer? If they were.
No, they were here, and that's the rest of their movement there.
Okay.
And they ended up right here. I mean, in actuality, they probably are just a little bit closer than maybe about here now or so.
All right. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on the area, which, if you don't know what Fairy Fire does, they have to make a dex save. And it's a 20-foot radius, so it should be able to hit all of them.
Cool. I think it's more of like a pinkish kind of what I know is. All right, so
Nice.
all right, so it's about that area there. So you can catch all of them.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. They have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, what's the spell DC on it?
14.
All right. Miss. One makes it. Miss. Two, 4. All right, so 2 of them make it, and 2 of them don't. This guy right here makes it, and this guy right here makes it. The rest of them have fairy fire.
Okay. So any attacks against them are made with advantage. They also shine dim light for a 10-foot radius. And they can't benefit from being invisible.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move closer, right behind the bear.
Okay. 3, 4, 6. That'll put you out right there. All right.
That's my turn.
Brina, these thugs in front of you light up with fairy fire, and it is your turn again.
But not the ones I'm in melee. Those 2 are.
Actually,
one of them does.
I think this one right here lights up. This guy right here does not.
Okay, I'm going to attack the one that's lit up. So I have advantage. 24.
Yeah, that's definitely going to hit.
4 piercing.
Okay. He. Let's see. Actually, yeah, he hasn't been tagged yet. Yeah, so you tag him. All right. Is that all your attacks?
No.
Okay.
It's actually 8 for some reason. Didn't add my strength on that damage.
Oh, okay. So you hit him for 8. Oops. Yeah, you club his ass really hard. He's still up, but he looks like he's hurting now that you've took 2/3 of his health away.
I am going to use inspiration on that. So, does it 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. That's 7 slashing for my claws. For my claw attack.
Okay. Is that the same guy that you hit last time?
Yep.
Okay, so he goes down. You slash him, and it rips his face open. He goes down, and he's bleeding on the ground. So this guy right here is in front of you still. Unless you're out of attacks, but I think you got a bite still, right?
No, the first one was a bite. The second one's a claw, and so that might be that. I'm not damaged enough to use my bonus action because I only have 3 spell slots.
Okay. So you're all done?
Yep.
All right. So we're going to go to Ista.
Right on. Okay, so I will first use my full movement to get up a little closer again there. And then she kind of looks around and always a little nervous. I'm right out in the open here and all of my meat shields are up there. So I use my action to minor illusion a crate with a little hole in the front so I can peek out of it. And then I step into my illusion, so I'm inside of my illusioned crate. And then I use my bonus action to move my flaming sphere in whatever way it looks like I can barrel into as many of that approaching group of dudes as possible.
Okay. Well, this guy right here, you can move it against him.
No, I'll leave him. I think she's got that under control.
Okay.
Try and hit at least 2, possibly because they're triangle 3. I'll let you DM call that, obviously, onto that group coming. Scare the shit out of them.
You can probably move here, and you'll tag these 3 right here.
Perfect. I'll roll 2
All right.
d6.
Yeah. And they all fail their saves, so they all take full damage.
Which will be 5.
All right. So you roll it over there, and they all take 5 damage. Okay. And they're gonna be all you're all good.
Yep, that's great.
Right.
Very content in your big box.
All right, Nathan.
Well, I'm gonna run up to the guy right in front of the bear, and with like a battle roar, I take my long sword and like slash it through him. I have a 22 to hit,
That is going to hit.
and how much is that? A D8 plus 4.
He is going to be dead when you hit him.
9 damage.
All right, so you
And I'm just gonna be splattered with blood, and I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna love it.
all right. So you run up. You instead of doing a stab, you flip your sword to where it's running down your arm, and you just run up and like slice it right across his throat, kind of like with like a right hook, and the blood just splats all over your face and down your right side as you kind of move past him, licking some blood off your lips.
And do I still have movement? I think I still have like 10 feet or something. I will approach him further. He's dead, right?
Yeah. So you have another 15 feet of movement. You can move to right.
No, I won't go right next to the sphere. That would be dumb. I will just go like 10 feet away from the... yeah, that's...
You can go right there.
Yep.
You just move over his body. That's fine.
I step on his body and laugh.
Okay. Yeah, so you move there. And I believe that's going to be your turn, right?
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
Okay. Kara?
I'm gonna keep running up my 30 feet.
Okay. 3, 6. I'll put you about right there, next to the crate with eyeballs.
And I'm gonna aim at the closest one that's all lit up by fairy fire.
I think all these guys right here are.
Except for the last one. The last one is not.
This guy isn't. These all 4 right here are.
Okay. And I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast again because it's all I can do this at this range.
That's fine.
Okay, so that's 24 to hit.
That is going to hit.
8 damage.
Okay. Did I just shut down the share? I did, didn't
Yep.
I? Okay. My bad. So you did how much damage?
8.
Okay. That guy is... yeah, he's done. He goes down. This guy right here. Blast him. Okay. If you're all done, it's going to be their turn. He's got to make a dex, and that guy's going to make a dex saving throw. He makes his. He doesn't. So this guy right here takes more damage, and this guy takes half. But these two right here are gonna run this way, and one's gonna attack. Oh, they're both gonna attack. You,
Mm-hmm.
Nathan.
Yes.
This guy is gonna move. He moves on this side. He looks beat the hell up though. And this guy right here is gonna take damage also. And he's gonna move away from the sphere. He's gonna move this way and come right there. So, Ista, I need you to roll damage for the fireball, if you will, for me.
Oh yeah, happily. 9. 9?
All right, so they take 4 points damage. Actually, no, one guy takes 9, which that's this guy. He actually does croak, and that guy over there, he takes 4. All right, so another guy goes down. So there's only 3 of them left, and these 3 are going to attack Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
One rolls a 17.
I just laugh at this face.
Yeah, I know
That
you do.
misses.
This guy rolls 16, and that guy rolls the 3, 5. All right, so they all miss you, and you're just sitting there laughing at them and shit.
I'm gonna crush your skulls.
Yeah, you trying to intimidate them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, roll your intimidate.
Mm. Natural 20, so 27.
Okay, so yeah, you intimidate them, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And you're like, half your body's covered in blood and shit. And one dude, he stays, but this guy tries to take off. You get an AOO on him, and this guy takes off. So you get to pick on which one of them that you want to.
The one that's running back to Cassandra, like direction backwards to.
This one?
No, the other one, the left one, the lower one.
This guy.
That one, yeah.
All right, and this guy's gonna move this way. All right, so go ahead and you take your attack opportunity.
That is 14 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Oh fuck, yeah, you told me already. I forgot about my bardic inspiration. Alrighty.
Okay. All right, so Nathan's done. Kara is gonna be.
No, that was not my turn.
Oh, sorry. It's Cassandra's. That's right. All right, so Raven's turn.
And
Actually, no, it's Cassandra. No, I'm getting there, Dick. All right, Cassandra.
All right. Glad that my companion didn't get blatantly clubbed to death. I'm going to run. That's 20 feet to the one against the wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to make my attack roll against him. First attack roll of the night. That's a crit fail.
You did crit fail? Awesome.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Hell yes. I love it when you do
I'm
that.
Christian, my character with
He
a
sounds so
critical
excited about
failure.
that. Why did you do this?
So, what I want you to do is I want you to roll a athletics roll for me.
Okay. Time to roll that second nat 1.
No, I hope so. That'd be funny.
No, I didn't roll that bad this time. You always get a crit fail on the first roll, guys. Always.
Okay.
16. Or
Okay.
17,
So,
sorry.
all right. So you run forward, and you just happen to lose your footing, and you're just about to smack right into the damn wall. But you kind of stop yourself, and you do smack your nose when you take a point of damage. But you don't lose your footing or your sword. But the guy's like staring at you like he's right there looking at you like
Sorry, I got a little high from the fumes, and I kind of point at my cloth over my face.
And you
Yeah.
were worried about me?
Yeah. That's my I can't really do anything else.
Yeah.
So I kind of just stepped back to the other square where I was,
Go away, evil McAfee.
and then that's it.
Son of a bitch, just doing this shit. Yeah, gather. Okay. Sorry about that.
So I'll kind of like step back to not against the wall.
Oh, you're standing right next to the wall, buddy. You are. Okay, so Raven's turn. Yeah, so she flies over and she sees the exact same thing that she's seen before. But roll perception, roll 4, if you will.
Holy snuggies are going people on tonight.
Give me 1 second.
Are you
right.
muted, Kate?
All right, so
Why am I bad at life? Explain that to me. I've just been talking to myself. It's going really well.
I figured.
hey,
It's fine.
it was a great conversation. I'm telling you.
It was going really, really well. So to roll perception for the Raven.
All right. So Razvin, you see you walking into town from Luskin or where the fuck you came from, and you just happen to see all these people running, and so you follow the trail and you end up linking up with the rest of these guys, but you're not going to be in this combat, but you'll come in afterwards. Okay. All right.
So the Raven roll perception roll of 16.
So, what were you doing, Anara?
Well, the Raven's going to fly back and land on my shoulder. You told me to make a perception check for it. Is that still... Okay, it's a perception of 16.
Okay, so she is looking down and she sees what looks like a guy or a figure has a peculiar hat, and it looks like she imparts to you like someone with like a butterfly face. It's got a little thing, the thing that pops down, and what you guys called a beak earlier, and he's standing over here on top of a roof.
Okay, well in that case, she's not coming back to me. I want her to keep a good distance away from the guy, but I want her to keep an eye on him and just keep relaying information to me. And Nara is going to continue to move forward another 30 feet, and she's going to roll on one of the remaining thugs.
Okay, so there's one here, here, and here.
Let's do one of the ones closer to the front then.
That would be this one right here next to Cassandra, since she likes to kiss walls.
Since she face planted the wall. Yeah, we'll roll for that one. That is that's not great. That's a...
You got advantage.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Good, because that was
We
shit.
just all forgot that. Yeah, you did, because it was very firelit, so I just said that. I forgot my advantage too on my attack of opportunity.
Well, that's good to know.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 15. Does that hit? Because it's still shit.
15 does hit.
Oh, it does. That's nice. Okay, well, it's just going to hit with another Eldritch Blast. So that is d10. That's 3 points of force damage.
All right. So he takes 3 points of force damage. And, yeah, it tags him right in the chest. Doesn't hurt him too bad. You see he lays a little scorch mark. All right, so Jane.
Jane's going to rush up with her long sword and then just slash on the one she attacked with fairy fire. One of the ones that looks kind of hurt.
Right here?
Sure.
All right.
Is it lit up with fairy fire, and are they hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That one. Chest.
With advantage, that is a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
I am wielding this with 2 hands, so it's a D10.
Okay.
7, 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so you run up and you just slice the shit out of this dude from his um, right shoulder all the way down to the left corner of his hip. You just rip him open, and he slams against the wall, and he just kind of slides down.
Nice.
Then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to move up to the next person, and then just kind of like stand next to him.
Yes, that will be the dude right there. Okay.
Nice
then-
job.
And it will be Brina's turn.
Is the far one lit up with fairy fire?
This one, yes.
Okay. I'm going to go over to that one.
Okay. Make a... Actually, you can move around this way to avoid the flame sphere, or you could walk just right between all of them.
I have 40 feet of movement, so I can...
You just want to walk around this way?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know which way you wanted to go, so I was just like, hey, which way you want to go?
Just avoiding the obstacles and attacking the guy with fairy fire.
Alright, so you come out on this side of this dude.
And I'm going to bite him.
Awesome. He's
rolled a 10.
You're not going to bite him. Too bad. Sorry.
And I got 15 on the claw.
Alright, you definitely claw him.
And with 2 1s, I got 6 damage.
That's awesome. Still fucking bossed his ass. Yes, you smack him and make a strength check for me real quick.
Okay. 15.
All right. Actually, you have advantage on it.
I had it set. It automatically rolled with advantage, and I got 2 15s.
Oh, okay. So, he rolled the same, but you're a bear. So I'm gonna say that you did your bear shit, and he is going to smack up against this wall here. He's not that big though. Anyways, you smack him, and he flies back and hits this wall, takes a point of bludgeoning damage to the back as you smack his ass up. Okay. You have one more attack, or are you?
I'm done.
Okay. So that goes to Ista. So Ista, your flaming sphere is over here, and you are right here in your box also.
Right on. And as far as I can see, it's just those two orange dots are bad guys.
Right. So my question is this: is the illusion still on?
Yep.
Okay. Is it a concentration?
No.
Okay. Well, good.
I definitely double checked that.
Okay. So I'll make sure. All right. So you're gonna move your box.
Yeah, I can't move it, but I'm going to do the exact same thing and recast it. So just move me with it. Yeah, move me about 30 more feet up against the side of the house, exactly like you're doing there. Perfect. Yeah.
You and good then right there?
Yeah, sure, why not? And then I'll use my flaming sphere to move it. Right. I'm gonna move it very carefully on the one that's not up against the building that I'm going to assume might be wooden and flammable.
Okay, so if you move it here, you'll be able to tag these. Actually, yeah, these two. No. Yes.
Oh, I can get them both. Perfect. As long as I can put it there without too much.
Yeah, you will.
For the building. Hell yeah.
The building will be fine because you can just. If you kill these guys within time, the building won't catch on fire. I don't think. Should be fine anyways.
So roll 2d6 and 10. So if they fail their dex saves, they both take 10 damage, and Ista just kind of giggles at it in her box.
Yeah. So these two guys take 10 points of damage. Actually, yeah, they both go down. And so your sphere, you do see it start to kind of blacken the side of the building. So you can either move it away or dispel it or whatever.
Yeah, Ista, upon seeing no threats, she'll just quickly release the tallow from her hand and shove it back into the side of her staff.
Okay.
Dissipates in a puff of smoke.
Cool. So, with that, it's going to be Nathan's turn. So, Nathan, what you want to do?
What's still alive? Which one?
All of you guys are alive.
Yeah, but there's like no combat anymore, is there?
No.
Return to Ash.
I don't get it. What am I supposed to do? Why are we not dropping out of combat?
Because you don't see something that's still there. So you guys are just going to act like you don't see it.
Did she tell us that
I don't know if she
suspicious
did or
person
not.
was on the roof?
All I know is she saw it, and then if she did say anything, I didn't hear her, so I'm not sure if she did or not.
I thought I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, at this point, don't think I had, but I can shout it now. I don't remember if I did or not either. So.
Well, if I don't
I
think,
like to think that I would have, but you know.
If I don't think there's anything else that might be a threat or worth killing, rather, I would go to Cassandra and check up on her since she just smacked into a wall. Like, you're right there. You seemed a little too confident.
So
I'm sorry, I just didn't think he would suddenly stop when I was running towards him.
You know you're not supposed to hit the wall, do you?
It was a dumb wall anyways.
Right. So, where is it? So, right about the time that Anara remembers to tell you guys, hey, there's some shit out there. You hear this laugh from above, and you see this dude chuck 2 bottles down right next to you guys. One is going to drop right here, and one is going to drop right here. Okay? And then he disappears. So, whoever is in here. So, Matt, Nathan, and Jane, I need you to make Constitution saves.
Well, I went to her. So either you move the circle or me. I went to Cassandra.
So you went to Cassandra, right?
Yes, exactly.
Right. So you would have moved right here, right?
Okay, con save, you say?
Yes.
Alrighty.
Alright. I can't see rolls, so if you guys can let me know what you got.
I can use Bardic. Sorry.
I got 16, and you can use Bardic
Inspiration.
On that, right? Okay.
Yeah, and 19. I got a 12.
Okay, so Matt, you got a 16.
Yep.
Jane, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
Okay, and Nathan, what'd you get?
19.
Okay, so Jane, you are going to take, well, the two of you, you're going to start coughing. You are going to take a little bit of damage. You're going to take 5 points of damage. Okay, Jane, you're going to take 11, and you are going to start coughing, and mucus is going to come out of your mouth and all this other shit. And you're going to be at disadvantage for anything until the end of your round. Okay.
Okay.
But we are out of combat, so basically, at the moment you're out of combat because the guy disappeared. Unless you guys are going to continue chasing him.
Does it have any effect on me?
Oh yeah. You take damage, but you don't choke on your mucus. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
The bear, you just take damage and you can just move out of the area.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I am going to use my climb speed to climb up on the roof.
Okay, so you're going to move through here? All right, so you climb up on top. And this is you right here. Okay. And you can see this dude. He is dashing away from you. He does turn around and see you.
How high are the buildings?
The building is probably about 20 feet tall.
So if I'm dashing, I can probably move about another 15, 20 feet.
Okay, so you would probably be around right there. Okay, I'll move you. So you're probably going to be about right here. Okay. This guy looks like he is almost to the edge of the building on that side. All right.
Yeah.
So
I think I
my
can
raven
take
keep
them.
following as long as it can.
how much time you got?
As until I have to leave, or for my raven?
Oh, I don't know. You said you only have a little bit of time, and I was like, oh, you got to go soon?
Oh no! I happen to like another. I've got like another hour and a half, maybe two.
Oh, okay.
Depending on how long I can stretch it. No, my raven has it can follow him for up to 5Ks from me. Further than that, I have to resummon it. So I'll keep it as long as it's within 5Ks of me, and it can relay information to me for up to 100 feet.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so she's circling around the dude over here. So we're gonna go from Brina. So she moved up. Ista, it's gonna be your turn. On the beginning of you guys' rounds, you'll be able to move out of. Well, actually, Nathan, you can move out because you're not affected by the shit. So I'm gonna say that you moved out of the hex. Okay. But Jane, because you've got that stuff, you're gonna have to wait until next turn. Okay.
Was it 5 damage?
Yeah, you took 5 damage.
All right.
All right. It's gonna be Ista's turn.
Okay. Well, he's over 60 feet from me for sure, right? Yeah, he's over like 120.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to she raise up so I can see the figure. So she kind of just starts to hover off the ground, and I guess my spell that can reach that far, I'll try and hit him with some magic missiles. At least put some hurt on him.
Okay. Yeah, they'll definitely hit. You just gotta shoot them out.
Okay. I believe I can do how many of them?
3 days.
Another day back down.
It's still over here.
Where?
It's over on the counter.
Can you get it?
12 damage, 12 force damage.
Okay.
And they
So
all
he
hit
takes.
him one after another.
All right. He takes 12 damage.
And then I'll use my remaining movement if I have any to jump back under out of view in the box.
Okay. Let's see. Here. So, so the magic missiles fly out and tag him in his back while he's still running. Nathan, it'll be your turn. Did you want to move any Ista before? Let you out here.
I used my full movement, just having to go up and down so I could see him on the roof. So
Okay, that's fine. All right, so Nathan.
He's on the roof.
Yes.
The green dot on the roof right there.
Over here.
Oh, there's a dot.
You'll
right
have
there.
to climb, and it's 20 feet up.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
All right, so roll your climb.
What's that? Well, what does it go? Athletics or something?
Athletics.
Athletics.
All right.
Can I use like can I give up my turn to boost them up?
Sure, you can give him an advantage.
That's nice. I got a 16.
Okay. Hold on a second.
As I boost you up, I say, be careful as you don't look too good yourself.
You know, no risk, no fun.
No pain, no gain.
That's right.
Then you fall. No smoke.
Would be boring if it was only their blood.
Yeah. Okay, so you managed to climb up there. It's going to take full movement of your turn to climb up there because there's really not too many like footholds. So you're basically having to climb up a really rickety old ass pipe, and it's moving around and shit. So you're having a hard time, but you do get up there on top at the end of your turn.
Nice.
And I'll put you right there, okay?
And since it's my movement, can I take the dodge action up there?
You're out of movement.
Dodge
Okay.
action. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
like
you
just
can, I guess. I guess fine. That's fine.
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, Kara.
So I'm assuming I can't see this guy
Moving
right
up.
now at all.
No, you know that he's up on top of the roof from people yelling and shit. That's about as much as you know at the moment.
Would I be able to dash and just try to do my best to get around the building, like not climb up, but try and like cut him off?
Like come around this side?
Yeah.
You can try. You want to?
Yeah.
Certainly try.
I'll attempt it because I don't think I'm getting close enough even with climbing. So that's 60 feet for a dash.
All right, so I'll put you about right there. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
All right. And it'll be. There's no thugs left. They have left the building. And Cassandra.
I use my turn to help him up.
Okay.
Unless I can move and do something.
I'll give you half your movement if you want to try to attempt to start climbing up, if that's what you want to do.
How's Jane looking in there?
She's not too happy at the moment. She's
Okay.
puking and snot is coming out of her mouth and her nose. And she's rubbing her eyes and trying to pull elongated boogers out of her face and stuff.
Okay, I'm going to tighten up the alcohol cloth I put on, alcohol mask I put on earlier.
All right.
I'm going to run to her.
All right. You will have to take a con save. You'll get advantage because you have it on there.
Remake the con save.
That's for Cassandra. She's entering the gas cloud.
I have a total of 19.
All right. So you're going to take half of that, which is 5 points of damage. It still hurts you, but it doesn't make you. It doesn't like make you puke and all that shit. But you can run up to her and move her along if that's what you're trying to do.
I'm going to use my lay on hands. I'm going to use all 5 points. And when I use 5 points, I can also cleanse a poison or disease.
Okay. So you cleanse 5 points and you clear her body of the disease. She's still got boogers hanging out of her face, but she's not choking anymore. But she still has to wait for her turn to move unless you move her physically.
Oh, that takes up my action. So.
Okay. Well, then both of you guys are right there.
So I'll just try to help her up as best I can. I say, come on, let's get out here.
So you guys are going to move right to the edge of the cloud, but you're not going to get out of the cloud. But it only lasts at the end of this turn, so it may... let me see how many rounds it lasts. Okay. So it'll be dissipated by the next, the start of the next round. So it should be okay. All right. That's going to be your turn. Raven, you can still see this dude over here is booking it. He runs over here and he jumps down. You can see your Raven is imparting that he floats down to the ground and then he takes off.
So I relay to the party that he's somehow floated and sort of speculate that maybe it was magic, and I'll keep my Raven following him. I don't think it'll be able to keep sending me messages, but I'll instruct it to follow him until he enters somewhere else and to try and leave some sort of path for us to follow as it goes.
Did you yell if he was heading right or left?
Well, the raven saw him jump down. Does it see which direction he goes in?
Yeah, I put that down there.
Okay, so he went towards the left. So I'll shout that he went left, and I'll instruct my raven to keep following him until he either enters a building or something like that, into some sort of structure, and to try and leave some sort of like path for us to follow the best it can. And then I'm going to start. I'll start dashing. So I've got 60 feet of movement to try and get towards the corner.
Okay.
Of that intersection and try to get around the buildings.
Okay. You said you're moving, right?
Yeah, so I've got full 60 feet of movement, and I'm going to try and get towards around the buildings where the arrow is. Yeah, that works. Go down
Same
that
way that Kara's moving? Okay.
Yeah, sure, I'll stick with Kara. I was about to say, who else is down there? Am I alone? No, if I'm with another person, it's fine.
Oh, you guys are running down there. Okay. So Jane, Cloud finally dissipates. You're doing fine. You just have snot running all down your shirt and shit like that, where it had a hold of you. But luckily, Cassandra had walked in and healed you of the poison and started moving you. But she seems to be okay too. She just looks like she's a little. She's not breathing like crazy, but she could tell she breathed some of the stuff in.
Jane is going. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Jane's going to reach up, grab Cassandra, give a quick thank you nod. Cover Cassandra, a girl or a boy? I don't think I got that. Okay. Cover her mouth. Run through the other fog and round the corner with her. Chasing after the guy.
Okay.
Okay. So you move around this side, right?
Yep.
Okay.
The breath the entire time.
Right. This cloud is still here.
Yeah, I'm not running into the second cloud. Once I see there's some sort of gap, I just stop there.
Yeah, so that cloud is still there, so you have to run around or go up the building.
In that case, taking Cassandra, run around the cloud then.
I'm not going around there.
All right, so 1, 2, 3.
Well, not through the cloud, but
yeah, no, I'm not gonna follow you there. I'm gonna just stay where I am once I realize this stuff's dissipating.
Yeah, so you're right there on your end of your move, unless you're gonna dash.
Yeah, I'll dash if Cassandra's not gonna come with me.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6. I'll put you about right there. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Brina. So you're on top. You've seen this dude jump down, but you're doing your fucking super bear move, and you have what, 80 feet?
80 feet when dashing. And I'm going to dash to the left side of the building. Oh, I mean down the building along the left side.
Okay, so you're gonna jump down. Okay, so you come down about right here. So make me an athletics roll or acrobatics, whichever one you want to use.
No, I don't want to go.
Oh, you want to run along?
I want to run alongside the side. I want to move my full 80 down.
Oh, I see. All right, so
I'm just leaning a little to the left.
Okay. 4. That'll put you about right here. That good for you?
Yeah.
All right. So
Can
you
I
get
see
down
the
there.
guy?
Yeah, we'll get to that right now because I got to move the map basically. Yep. Okay, so, yeah, you see this dude booking it again. And you're here, and you can see him right about here. Actually, no, that would be right about right here. And he's running full tilt, and he looks like he's edging towards this building here, but you're not exactly sure which way he's going to go until probably the next turn when he actually moves. All right, and that's where you are at from there. So, that's going to be your turn. Ista, you are up here now, right? Put you up here. No, that's not you. Where are you at?
Moved. I think I'm still in my box.
Oh, you're still, you're still in the box.
Still in the box. Yeah.
So what do you want to do?
Okay, so just to verify, because a lot happened there. Everyone's just moved up and after this guy, but he's no longer within our sight.
Yeah. So, actuality, this is where he's at right now, which is down the street from where we were. This right here is basically right here. I just kind of shifted the map a little bit. And
You
you're
heard me
still
shout.
here.
You heard me shout the direction he was going in. But I don't think I could give much else at the time. So you know in which direction it's heading.
Yeah. So yeah, she relayed it back to you. So.
Okay, I will use my movement to get up to where everyone is, but staying far to the side, away from the green scariness that has splashed down. And I'll go up to any of my party members that still have the whatever the green sludges that is thrown down on us, if they're still covered in it, and I'll just cast prestidigitation over and over on them in an effort to clean it off of them in case the having on them is still damaging them.
Okay. So from what you can tell from watching Cassandra over here, once you're out of the gas, it doesn't affect you anymore. But if you're inside of it, and from what you can tell, this gas cloud here is starting to dissipate. So by the time you would either reach here or reach here, it would probably have dissipated enough to not be a threat. But you did see Jane run around this side. You seen the bear that was Brina run up the building and then take off, and then you see Nathan climb up the building with Cassandra's help, and then you see Nanara and Kara run down this way.
Okay, I will use the remainder of my action to back up Nathan, since he's the only one who went somewhere on his own that I can reach, and I hover up again and go to meet him up on the roof, and then I kind of hide behind his bulk, and I'll follow him from there.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you right here, all right? Because you can't really stand right behind him, because otherwise you'll be in the air.
Oh, yeah, she hovers with her boots of flying.
Yeah. So so you jump up here and you're right there. I don't know how high you're moving, but the building is 20 feet tall. Okay.
Perfect. I can go 20 feet up.
All right. So basically, you just kind of walk up from there over here, and you sit down right there. Okay.
All right. He looks up at him in a little bit of a nervous voice. Goes, "All right, I'm right behind you. Let's go."
Yeah, dude. That is absolutely fantastic because I am about to leave.
Yeah. All right. So Nathan, it is your turn now.
I'll jump off the roof again and I'll run towards Cassandra because I see she's like about to die, and I'll put like one of my hands on like my left hand on her right shoulder, and I say, "It's not time to die yet, and if you die, it's gonna be from me and from nothing else." And he uses lay on hands and restores 5 HP.
Okay. So that is your turn. You go
Yep.
back down.
Ah!
Heal 5 points to Cassandra.
Yeah.
Why did I even help you?
All right. So, Kara, you're over here, the side of the building, which is basically over here. Anyways, what you want to do? You want to just run around the other side of this building?
Yeah, I don't know how far he's gotten away, so I'll just keep trying to get there until I realize that there is absolutely no way I'm catching up to this guy.
Yeah. So, the blue line is going to show basically how it is. That fucked that up. Hold on a second. Anyways,
It was a very nice blue line.
yeah. So the blue imaginary line will show what the buildings are at the moment. So you would run down this way and run up that way. Let me see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would put you right at the corner of the building, and you would see just barely this guy disappear on this side over here. And then you would hear the bear up top doing whatever he's doing, running on top of the roof. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
All right. Then it'll be Cassandra's turn again.
Well, the first job we ever find, and you're an idiot. Well, I guess we have no choice but to figure out where everyone else went.
Excuse me, you were about to die. Next time, I'll just give you the killing blow.
But
So,
you don't have it in you, and I'm gonna run after Jane.
okay. So yeah, you definitely will run after Jane, because this thing is dissipated now. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. What did you dashing?
Yeah, I'll dash.
3, 1, 2, 3. All right, so you catch up to Jane, kind of, sort of. She's about right there. She'd be a lot more ahead of you than that would be. But we'll do that next turn. Which
Do we see that raven flying around still?
yeah, you can see the raven up here. You can see her up here, like up above, and you see her circling right here. And you'll probably see Brina come down here pretty shortly, which you are. You're about right there. And
Yeah.
when Jane moves, she'll probably be down here, and you'll be right there. So you guys are be moving, taking off.
So I'm gonna look to Jane, and I'm gonna say, I think all we have to do is really follow that bear and follow that raven, and I think we'll be able to find him no matter where he goes.
She's like, sure. Okay. Okay.
Good impression. Good impression.
Yeah. So that'll be the end of your turn. So we'll jump back up. So Raven is watching.
Myself.
Oh, you're fine, man. Yeah. So Raven sees him run through the door here finally.
Okay.
And you see what looks like a. Yeah, he runs right through here. Okay. You see a door. And the building is actually looks like one huge building. That's not like a couple shops or anything like that. The entrance is right here. It's a double doors.
Okay.
that are wide open. And there's a dude out front, and he is like doing like calls for like basically it's an after hours place with ladies of the night and stuff like that. Okay, so he's doing cat calls for people, kind of still because he really didn't. But then now he sees this guy run, he's like, "Hey, come on in!" You hear the dude yell, and then he sees all these other people. Like he's like, "What the fucking shit?" Yeah, like he didn't know like all this was happening down there. But you do see a couple patrons walking around and stuff. They're just normal people. You see a couple and person here and there. You know, there's people on the street.
We'll have the Raven circle that doorway up above, so it's still giving people a place to run to. Typically birds that fly indoors aren't received well, so I won't make her fly inside. And for my turn, I will continue full on dashing in that direction.
Okay. So
which is a full 60 feet movement.
Yeah. 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. About right there. All right. Razbean, you run up.
He's AFK.
Is he? Okay.
Jane will be kind of doing the same thing, charging after him.
Okay. I was gonna bring him in. All right. So we'll move Jane. 3, 6, 7, 9. Put you about right there, which is right about here, over there.
Well, I shouted on my turn that was where he went, by the way, just in case no one can see the Raven, or the people that can't see the Raven can at least see it.
Okay. So, Brina, you are on top of the building. By the time these people all get to where they're at, you are right here at the corner of the building.
I am going to jump and keep moving towards that building.
Okay. So roll me a athletics or acrobatics roll, whichever one you want to use.
There, so I'm just going to use a straight strength roll.
Okay, that's fine.
Which he got a 10.
Okay, so you jump down, all 1,500 pounds of yourself or whatever you are, and you kind of stumble. It hurts a little bit, and you take 2 points of damage of bludgeoning to your feet as you come down a little awkwardly. She will get to move still. Let's see.
Yeah. So dashing gives me 80.
I'm counting. So we moved you 10 here. Just gonna put you about right there, okay? All right. And then we got Ista. So you are still, well, you're up here on top of the building now. And he just jumped back down there. So what do you want to do? Do you want to just take off, or do you want to jump back down there with him?
I'm going to, how far is that? To the other edge of the building. I'm going to need to use my dash. So that's probably only going to get me to the edge of the building for my full turn.
I'll get you about right there. That's 60.
I used my action to dash. So yeah, that's it.
All right. Nathan, what do you want to do? Just run around the other side since Cassandra left you here?
Yeah, and I will, not run through that bubble, but if it's gone, I'll just go shortest way and dash.
Yeah, it dissipates by now. Yeah.
60 feet.
put you about right there, which Cassandra really isn't there. She's down here further. Kara, so we got you right here at the corner of the building. You just want to keep running that way?
Yeah, and if I can see any of our party like running up, because I heard that he's going into like a house of pleasure or something like that, I'll just be like, approach cautiously. We don't want to hurt anybody inside.
Nope. All right. Yeah. So you guys hear that yell? Someone shouting it out. All right, Cassandra. So yeah, Jane moved down here near. Not really. She's not really there anymore. But I'm taking it you're gonna keep moving also.
That was me. You just deleted, I think.
Was it? No,
Yeah,
you're
I'm
up here. Oh, you're right
Oh.
here. I haven't marked you down here yet.
Yeah, Jane would just be heading forward. Did I see the building that he ran in?
Yes. Actually, excuse me, it'd be Cassandra. Cassandra, you're right here. Sorry. I'm taking you're gonna move. And that would be 60 feet there. You good with that? Cassandra?
Yeah. Can I see if the building has any side entrances? Because I think we all saw him run in there. In front.
You see one over here, but it just looks like a single door. And you see a pair of women here smoking like cigarettes or whatever.
I'm going to say to Jane, perhaps we should check the side entrances. And I kind of pointed out to her the side entrance and the rear entrances if it has any.
All right. Do you want to move over there, Jane?
Definitely. I'd be moving. If he's at the side, I'd be moving to the back.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Yeah. So, Kara would be about right here, and Ista would probably be about right over here. So that's 1, 2, 3. Who am I missing? That's about everybody, right? Yeah, everybody's moved out of the area. Okay. All right. So, it's going to be back up to Raven. She's just circling right here. At this point, she can't see him anymore unless she flies into the building physically.
I think I'm close enough to relay to her that I'd like her to check, because now the other ones of us are now at least know that he's in there, right?
Yeah. These people start seeing you guys running, and they're kind of moving. They're shifting over on the other side of the road here.
Okay. Well, as long as people know that he did go into that building, I'd actually like the Raven to sort of fly up again and circle around. I want to see if they can find any other exits, so that he's not going to like run out of the building and surprise us.
So he flies around the building. You said there's one on this side, there's one on that side, and there is another entrance about this size on the other side with another guy yelling the same kind of things over here.
Damn it. I'm guessing that there's nowhere it can really fly that it can see at least two of those exits. We can only see one at a time, can't it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, if she positions herself like right over here, she would see both exits, and kind of vice versa on all the other ones.
Okay, well, I'll get it.
She would only be able to like watch two of them at a time, realistically.
Okay, well, I'll get her to watch the one on the left and the one at the back. So
this one?
Yeah, that one, and you said there wasn't one at the back?
Yeah, so she would be positioned about right over here.
Yeah, you're going to have to redraw that map. It's getting terrifying.
So the building is ends about right there, and there's a door here,
Okay.
right about there.
Yeah, so she'll keep an eye on two of those exits at least, so that hopefully that if he's trying to run out of there, I can at least direct him where to go, and I'll keep dashing. I don't know what point I'm at now, but I want to get into the building. This is just movement.
Yeah. So you are actually right on the corner of the building here.
Cool.
All these people they've already moved, except for Nathan. He's still right there, and I think it's Ista is up on top of the building, but you're not really sure if you didn't know she's up there, and that is about what you see.
Yeah.
At the moment. Yeah, so for you, I guess you would want to move. So you can move around the edge of the building down here, and you would probably end up right around here at the end of your turn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So then it would be Jane again. All right. So Jane, you this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I said, I'd try to find a back entrance if possible by dashing.
Okay. So you end up about right here for your dash.
Mm-hmm.
You know there's an entrance here. And you can see another main street on this side, so you're pretty sure there's probably another exit over there.
Okay.
All right, so Brina, yeah, so you, 1,000-pound bear.
I'm going through the main doors.
Okay.
Dashing 80 feet.
Okay, so, you run up through these doors, and this guy starts coughing a little bit, and you can see the edges of one of those green clouds poking out the door. Or it looks like the dude had dropped one of these right there. So you'll get right up to the edge of it, unless you want to run right through it.
I'm going to run right through it.
All right.
Wild shapes are disposable. I still have another one. I can just... I can drop and re-up.
Okay, so that would put you about right here. So you run inside, okay? And there's a hallway here. Immediately when you run inside, women are coughing right here, in the right inside here. And then you see other women right here. They're starting to kind of scream, and they really fucking go apeshit when they see you run inside, because they're not used to seeing a bear in the middle of town, of course. Okay. Move that a little bit. And these hallways have just got long hallways with a bunch of doors attached to them. Of course, that's what this place is anyways. So, and you can see a doorway here, there. And you notice another cloud has been popped over here also. And through the cloud, you notice that the guy is right there, just about to run out the other side of the other door. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And that's basically what your turn's going. So, Ista,
I am not gaining any ground on him.
You're gaining ground, but he's almost just as fast as you. I mean, you're gaining probably about 5 feet, maybe a little bit more every round, but you've only been running for like 3 rounds.
Is it my turn?
Plus, you have obstacles in your way and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, you gotta
Well,
be
yeah,
Yeah, I
because
think it is.
Because he must have like a 35 base speed if he's.
Oh, you got a fucking bear running after you too. So that's not the easiest thing to fucking see a bear running after you.
Yeah.
Even if you are fucking a bad guy and whatever. All right. So, yeah. So, Ista, it'll be your turn.
I'm still a fair ways back, so I'm going to use my full action dash. Bring me to the corner of that building, and then can I get any farther?
Let's see what to do. You're gonna bring you about right there, okay?
Okay.
Since you would be dashing 60 feet. All right.
I'm going to
Nathan.
be dashing to Cassandra.
All right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, put you about right there. Okay. And let's see. Kara, I got you right here. We have a new dash again too.
Yeah, I'll dash to the front. If I see all those civilians and that, I'll just be like, get out of the area, run as far as you can.
Okay. And then it'll be Cassandra. So you are right here. Well, actually, you'd probably be right about here. Are you going the same way that Jane was going?
How many of us are going into the building? Through the front?
So far, Brina is inside the building right here. Jane is on that side. Kara is right here. Nathan came around the corner not too long after you, and is right over here. And you can still hear footsteps on that side and up on top of the building. So it seems like all of you are starting to converge on this building close to around the same time. But right now you've seen Jane peel off and just run that way.
All right. I'm going to just follow Jane and essentially my direction and see if we can cut him off by going up the street rather than bulldozing through this brothel.
Okay. Yeah, so you run out. She's close to up here by now. All right. So I'm going to expedite a little bit, guys. Okay.
Please do.
Yeah. So just kind of taking a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So this guy, I'm going to actually start a new map also.
The map's getting a bit
Didn't
scary.
think that guy would be a marathon runner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing a lot of work for someone that clearly is like a chemist that enjoys just like sitting in a lab.
All right. So let's see here. I'm going to actually block it off too. So here's the building. Okay. There's the building. Matt is running through the middle of this thing. Okay. With the bear form. Entrance here. Double entrance there. Double entrance here. And there's another building here, which everybody is running through. So this guy gets on the other side here. And oh yeah, I'm gonna die one day, but not today. So this guy gets out over here, and he hits just a massive crowd of people right here. Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's just a shit ton of people. It looks like to be like a wedding party. Okay.
Really?
So,
The wedding party outside of the whorehouse.
Can my raven fly into his face?
so maybe it's like a bachelor's party, right? So you see a groom right? And right about that time, Brina runs out right here. Okay. And Jane is going to come around this corner. Cassandra is going to come around this corner. And so Kara is probably going to be running down this way, and so is Anara. And Laura will probably be not too far behind them. And so so basically he's stuck right there, and so he's like trying to move around, and you see him just drop a damn bottle like right where he's at. So he actually drops 2 of them, so the cloud gets just a little bit bigger than normal, and all these people right here are starting to cough and shit like that, and we are going to start the initiative. Yeah, let me see if I can.
We're still missing people on the map.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm going to drop back and get the. Can someone grab. Let me see. I got to grab the thing real quick.
Are we rolling new initiatives or keeping the old ones?
No, you're keeping the same ones. I'm just going to grab it from up here.
Okay, I don't have it. I refreshed.
That's fine. I'll get it. And I'll get the map back up in just a second.
I got it. I can paste it again.
I got it already. Thank you, though.
Just need to add Razbean to the initiative.
Yeah, he needs to roll though. Oh, he did. No, he didn't. That was Jane.
Okay. You still there, Raz? Bear? Is it Razbean or Bear?
Razbean. Sorry.
Okay. I need you to roll initiative for us, okay?
Alrighty. Cool. Come on.
Tell me what you got.
I got a 21 out of 20.
Okay. So it's going to put you... You'll be at the top on the next round, okay?
Alrighty. Holy crap, there's a lot of people there.
It's all good. All right. So, Razbean, you're going to be you just kind of walked in over here, and then you see all the UAG guys and this group, and this gas cloud there, and that's when you're just going to come in from this side over here, okay? All right. And I'm going to make you pink because you're such a nice guy.
Yes, so.
Nice, pink, the color of love and affection.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you right there for right now, and we'll just someone will remind me that you go first. I'll try and remember. Okay, so Anara, we're just going to move you because I'm guessing that's what you're going to do.
Yep. Still moving. It's moving as far as I can. Still, I guess was that my full dash, or is that just my movement?
That's your full dash right there.
Fantastic.
Okay.
But I still can't see the fuck. But my Raven can, and my Raven's still following him. Actually, can my Raven start like flying into his face, like just dive following him and then like backing out to try and slow him down?
Yeah, you can try.
Because also it gets like a point of damage if he hits him. Oh, it's true. Yeah, he's in the gas cloud, isn't he? Is the guy still in the gas cloud, or has he moved out?
Yeah, he just dropped this glass cloud, and it's double the size than it was before.
And he's in the middle of it. Okay, well, it won't fly down, and it'll hover at a safe height, and yeah, keep following him.
Yeah, so, I mean, he could just perch right here and just watch.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So, Jane, you come around the corner, and you see this dude, right? You catch him right when he drops. He has a bottle in each hand. He just drops them. And on his belt, you can see where he has little potion holder spots, like on his belt, around him, and you see at least another 2 potions hanging off of him and stuff. But you see he's got one in each hand, and he drops right where he's at. This cloud just envelops this area, and immediately all these civilians here just start hacking and shit like that. And then you see something big come out the doors, and you're pretty sure it's Brina in her bear form. But you're going to get to move up.
All right. So what Jane is going to do is Jane is going to run up and tackle him.
Okay, for you to get there, you would have to do a full dash. So you'll be able to do that at the beginning of the next round.
Okay.
But you are entering the cloud to do this. All right.
All right.
Are you all right with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'd say 21 for my con save.
Okay. So what I'm gonna say is that you ran in here and you held your breath right before, and that con save will be for the beginning of the next round. Okay. Okay. So, Brina, yeah, you come out and you see Jane running towards this way, but you're gonna get to him right before he does. He turns around in this cloud, and he's reaching for a rapier on his belt, and you get your attack.
Okay. Well, that's an 8 on the bite.
Oh, so you rolled an 8?
That's the bite.
Oh, okay.
And
yeah,
I crit failed the claw.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, gosh.
So you end up roll damage for the claw.
Oh god, please, you're gonna kill the groom when he's fucking bachelor's night.
I got 11.
Okay, so
Shit.
you try and bite him, and he's backpedaling, and at the same time he's like pushing people in front of him, and you reach up and fucking just. How much is the max damage on the claw attack? By the way.
Oh god.
Max damage is 15.
So
Oh god.
Okay, so he did almost max damage, right? So you reach up, and you fucking just do like a really.
Actually, he did. Technically, that's on an average of 2d6 is 7 plus 4, so he did average damage.
Okay. Well, still, to a civilian, that's a lot.
To a commoner, yeah, that's.
Yeah,
Commoners have just as much health as a kobold.
Okay, so okay, so you club one dude right here, and you club this guy also. You kind of clip his head, but you smack him full force, and he goes sailing through the air because of the power of your smackdown.
Nice.
And he flies over here and crashes into these people right here. So they're all right here in a big pile. That dude, he's all fucking bloody.
Yeah, but I'm in melee with the guy.
I know, but he was pushing people in front of you, though.
Okay. No, I'm just in case he tries to move away. I can take an opportunity swipe.
Well, right, I understand. And he just happened to like push that guy in front of you, and you clubbed him, and he ended up over here. So your bite missed, crit failed, so you got another attack left, right?
Nope, 2 attacks.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm finished.
Say it again.
I get 1 bite, 1 claw.
Okay.
Who's next? Ista. Ista.
Oh, sorry, I was
I thought it was Brina's turn. Oh, you just get 2
No.
attacks.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Okay. My bad. I thought you said it 2 class. Oh. Okay. All right. So, Ista, you are down here.
dash. Close as I can get.
Super dash.
Super
dash. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
If I could have floated across and still be on the roof of the whorehouse, that would be great.
The whorehouse is actually 3 stories. So you would be able to float up and then have to climb up.
Oh, that's fine. Leave me in the alley then. That's great.
Okay. Yeah, it's a big place. There's a lot of people here.
A lot of whores. Got it.
Yeah. So Nathan.
Dash. First of all, put me on the map. That would be nice. And second of all, I'm gonna dash to where the action is.
Fuck that.
Right?
Fuck it.
Can you not just let me fly right into the mob?
Yeah, so I want to say you're probably right about here when it started, because you're just like full tilt, and you
hell yeah.
And I will put you about right there if you move now, full bore. So
Yeah.
next round you'll be able to jump in there and.
Fucking finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is taking no time whatsoever to get someplace.
All right.
God, I think I'm going into a rage without being barbarian. God damn it.
Fucker run fast. I didn't think he was going to be fast. All right, so Kara, I'm moving you up. I know I'm changing the blue now. And those guys don't matter no more because they're toast. And it'll be Cassandra's turn. Cassandra.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna try to move all the way to the other side of the wall. So, like the opposite side of the
Over
cloud. Yeah. Because
Okay.
there's no way I'm going into that shit because I know it's super dangerous.
4, 6.
Because
All right,
I went into it once even with the mask on and I almost went unconscious. So
all right. So I'll push you about right there. And that way if he tries to get on the other side, you can handle it. All right. So, Razbean, with your purple self, you are going to be able to just basically move. So if you want to dash this way, basically that's what you're going to be able to do. What's your move? What's your regular move, anyways?
25.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Put you about right there. I'm changing the color.
I'm purple now.
Nope, you're pink still.
Okay.
All right. Then it'll be Raven. Raven still looks hot. I see all this stuff. All right. Anara, it'll be your turn.
Okay, I can go around the corner now. Yay, I'm going to go around the corner so I can actually see things and hit them. How if I pull somebody's pictures up rather than the thing, Aberdeen's pictures up rather than the map? Am I is within 90 feet? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm going to cast Hex on him.
All right. I'm going to move you up 10 feet so you can see him, okay?
Yeah, that's what I figured I'd have to do.
Okay.
Yeah, just have to go around the corner and then, yeah, I'll cast Hex at him.
Okay.
And then that's my turn. I can only do that as an action. Is that an action or is it a bonus action?
Okay, so he's at a disadvantage of doing stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm going to put him at a disadvantage for, it's con save, isn't it, that green shit?
It's not for saves. It's only for checks. So you can
okay.
Strength. You'd be bad at like wrestling or intelligence. You'd be bad for like recalling information.
You could go dexterity, and you'd have a disadvantage on acrobatics
Yeah, let's do dex.
or stealth or stuff like that.
Yeah, let's do dex. Oh, also, it's a bonus action, so I can attack with a cantrip. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
The speed of Google. That is not great. That's a 14.
Yeah, it's gonna miss him.
Fantastic.
Actually, roll your d20 again.
Don't make me do that, man. It's a 14.
Okay. Roll your damage. You actually hit somebody behind him.
Of course I do. It's a 5.
Okay, so you miss him, and it impacts this person right here, right behind him, and they lay flat.
Okay, I'm going to scream, you guys need to get out of the way.
They're trying. They are trying. They're just all puking and hacking and shit.
Yeah, that's fair, but I'm just gonna be like, you brought this upon yourself.
All right. So, Jane, it'll be your turn now.
Jane would like to grapple and take his mask off.
All right. You are going to take 3 points of the gas damage. I know you made the saves. That's why you only take 3. All right. So make a grapple roll with his face. He's going to try.
It's an opposed athletics on his part, so
yeah,
he has to beat a 24.
Okay, so he doesn't. So you grab it and you yank it off his head.
What's he look like?
I know, this is gonna be cool. So you rip it off of him. That's back.
It's Homer Simpson.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, that could be a SpongeBob meme too.
Oh god. Don't introduce that to the equation.
This guy looks insane.
All right.
The Rick and Morty people. Scribbles.
That wasn't part of the mask. That was really his entire nose.
It's an owl.
I like how this is like charades D&D.
Oh, like the dude from Mars Attacks.
What the fuck is that face?
So good.
It's
I
actually
appreciate your artistic flair, by the way, man.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty impressed.
It's just like you're doing this with a fucking mouse. That's insane.
This
Oh,
is
look, it's a
why
shriveled
we
corpse.
got this game. Just
It's a shriveled corpse guy. Sorry, I would be intrigued.
A stash.
Just
Or is
terrible.
that his lip?
No, I think that's just his face.
He's got a monkey with his skin ripped.
No, he's just got a massively inflated lip. That's fine. Nope, now he has a
Michael
stash.
Jackson.
Oh, please put a little curl on the end. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, goodness gracious. So he's a shriveled corpse. It's someone who gained life. And,
Oh, he has his like brain sticking out? Is that what that is?
oh, even better. Yes, Sariel. I definitely should have bought Sariel. Like, the fact that she's not tier 1 doesn't change the fact that she would like to see this guy there.
Yeah. So you see this
I mean,
die,
that's the Raven Queen probably does as well.
and he inhales like real deeply, like, and he screams "Ah!" like that and shit.
Jesus Christ.
It's all
Shit.
freaky.
God, my
And-
ears. Aren't you kids sleeping?
Sorry, my mic is really good, I guess. And so instead of this right here, he bares his teeth and he's got some kind of wicked looking canines on him. But then he reaches forward to Jane's face and his hands, the gloved hands that he has, these claws are starting to grow out of him, and he's reaching up towards your face. But I know you still have your action. Anyways, you grapple his shit off his face. Anyways, that's what he looks like. And he has no hair, a couple pieces.
Kind of sideways glance, gonna look at the bear man and is going to say, a little help. And I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration. I don't know why I rolled that.
Still too shocked from the image.
Yeah, I mean, anyways, yeah, so that's what the dude looks like. He's all fucked up. And so, Jane, you're done. And so, Brina, he rips that dude's face, his mask off, and that's what you see. And you see him scream, and he's reaching up towards fucking Jane's face. But you're gonna be able to make your attack. So now that this person right here is no longer in the way, and this person kind of backed up once he's seen his friend get smacked down pretty thoroughly. He kind of backs that way and falls on the ground. Anyways, all these people are pretty much, they're all fucked up, but you need to make a con save for me, Brina.
18.
All right, so you take half. So you only take 4 points of damage, of gas damage. And then you can make your attack, or attacks.
So personally, I'm only just now down to half health of my bear.
That's because it's a bear.
13 to hit.
That's going to miss.
You
20.
can add bardic inspiration to that.
No, he already told me I missed. The claw, I got a 23.
That is going to hit.
9 slashing.
All right. So you slash the front of his suit. And you can see underneath, he has the same type of like emaciated body. And you rip some of the skin off the kind of walking corpse, kind of, sort of. And that going to be your turn?
Yep.
All right. So Ista.
All right. I think, do I have just enough movement to be able to move where I can see him on the corner of that building there?
Yeah, you can move right here, and you'll be able to see just around the corner.
Perfect.
And
that looks like I can get within 60 feet of him. Maybe if I raise up a little bit on my boots, so I'm hoping to shoot overhead of any friendlies who are kind of in my way there.
You can try your best.
Actually, no, sorry, I lied. I can't use my boots because that uses my movement, so I stay on the ground and I take a little piece of wire and quickly bend it into a shape and point that in his direction. And he needs to make a Constitution saving throw or be levitated 20 feet into the air.
Nice. He makes his save.
Damn it. All right. Then Ista says, damn it. End of turn.
All right. Nathan. All right, brother.
I can't reach him still because he's too far away. I only have 30 feet. So I would...
30 feet would be right there.
Yeah, and I'm going to use my... was it? Yeah, my javelin, and I'm going to throw it in his face.
Sweet. Do your shit.
So, that is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
And he takes a d6 plus 4. I believe it is piercing damage. So 9 piercing damage.
All right. So you tag him in his right shoulder. Or actually in his left shoulder, because Jane is on the other side of you. Oh, no, it'd be his left shoulder. Yeah. So you tag him in his left shoulder. Whichever. You tag him. And he's like, and he rips it out of him and throws it on the ground.
And as a free action, I'm going to yell in his face, I'm going to rip your brains out and, like, how do you call that? Splatter them all over the floor or the street. Spread them out.
He says, please eat my brains. Ah, you're going to go crazy like me.
I'm not going to eat that nasty shit.
I don't want to touch him with my bare hands.
He opens his mouth and this long, nasty, fucking black tongue comes out and reaches up and licks his brain and shit. He's like, anyways. All right, so, Kara, it's going to be your turn.
Okay, how close can I get to him without using a full dash? Like just 30 feet of movement.
Right there's about 30 feet.
Okay,
Actually, right there.
Am I more than 30 feet away from him?
I believe so.
Okay.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're about 40 feet from him.
40 feet? Okay. I'm just gonna try and cast an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
17.
That is gonna hit right on the money.
All right. 3 force damage.
Okay. So you smack him. He takes it. He says, more, more, more! Alright, so it's going to be Cassandra's turn. I got to quiet down. My kids are asleep.
I'm going to run to the other... I'm going to move 15 feet. Are these people, like, just standing there gawking at this fucking glass cloud? And
These over here? Over here, yes. They're just like, what the fuck? Some of them are moving away with horrified looks on their face. These in here, they all failed their shit. They're hacking and fucking dying, basically, in this cloud.
I'm going to move to the other side so that most of them can at least see me clearly. I'm going to just tell them to get out of here, get the guard, get the watch. What are you doing standing there?
Yeah, so all these people start moving back that way, and they scatter down the streets and shit. But some of them kind of stick around still and just kind of watch.
As long as they're like 15 feet away.
Yeah, that one he did. Yeah, these kind of like they stick around a little bit. These seem to be a little bit more of like the older crowd. Like they don't care if they die, kind of people. So, that's your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna ready an attack action if he comes towards me.
Okay, so Razbean, you are right here. You hear all the talking this dude is saying inside the fucking cloud. You see these people in here kind of dying out, and these people start filtering away and shit. Guessing you're gonna move up.
How far away am I from the cloud?
You're actually about 30 feet. So if you move 30 feet, you'll be right there. That would be your movement.
All right. And how far from me to him at that point?
It's probably about 15, 20 feet, something like that.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna cast Tasha's hideous laughter at him.
Nice.
In hindsight, I don't think he needs to laugh anymore.
Yeah, let's not wake up his kids.
True, but this actually makes him incapacitated if he fails.
This is true.
All right. So what does he need to roll? A will save or something?
A wisdom save. Yeah.
Okay. What's the DC?
I didn't see a DC on there actually.
It's your spell DC, man.
Oh, my spell DC.
Yep.
Oh, what's that? 10 plus your so that'd be 13.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
All right.
I think
So-
that's 13.
Yeah, he rolled a 21. So
That's better. All right.
he like his head turns towards you. He's like, I'm already laughing.
All right.
So one thing I didn't do was roll initiative for him. Which he has a 13. So I'm going to go ahead and allow him to go next. Because Razbean, all he did was going to move. So he is going to reach up with both his hands and try and grapple your head, Jane. And he rolls a 19.
Is this like an opposed grapple check?
Yeah, you just basically make a strength check.
I got a 21.
Okay, so you bat his hands out of the way. He turns around and he's like, "Oh, feisty, are we?" And he opens his mouth and that tongue whips out like a whip and it's going to try and whip you. And that one is going to be a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
Yeah, my AC is 16.
Okay, so he does 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and you get sprayed with acid damage. You can make a con save of 13, or you take another 2 points of damage.
That's a nat 1.
Oh god.
So
We need to stop rolling nat ones. He loves nat ones. We need to stop.
So you take 4 points of acid damage on top of the bludgeoning damage, and it rakes across your eyes. So you're gonna be at a disadvantage to actions for your next round. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So Razmin went, and Raven is still watching from over here, and then we're gonna go to Anara. Okay. It's your turn, Anara.
Okay, so yeah, sorry. Okay, so has the area cleared more or less? There's less people in my way.
Is there any what?
Is there still people surrounding that entire area, or is it like...
Oh yeah, but they're just about almost dead. See them,
that wasn't what I wanted to hear.
Well, I mean, you guys are trying to stop him, but at the same time, the gas is active in there. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll hit him with another Eldritch Blast, so that's an 18.
Okay.
An 18 hit.
Yes, that's going to hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, I still have Hex on him. I have Hex on him as well, so that's 1d6 extra and a 1d10. So that is that is 7 points of force damage and 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, so the necrotic hits him, and it kind of, you see, like his body kind of soaks up a little bit of it. Okay.
Okay, so he's resistant to it, but a Hex I don't get to choose what kind of damage it does, so that's unfortunate.
That's fine. Okay. So, Brina, it's your turn again.
It's Jane.
Oh, sorry. Jane, your turn. I need you to make a con save again.
Me?
Yes.
All right. That's a 21.
All right. So you take half. That's going to be 4 points of acid damage, basically. You cough a little bit, but you're still strong, I'm hoping. But anyways, it's your turn. Yeah, so you're at disadvantage to attack. So.
All right. So first things first, I'm gonna reach into my pack and grab a healing potion.
Okay, you can do that as a free action. That's fine.
Oh, I plan to just heal this round, basically.
Well, you can move
You
out.
can also, you can also move
You
while
just
grappling.
Okay, in that case, I will drink the potion and grapple him.
Okay.
Nice.
So at disadvantage, it's 15, it's 14. 19, because math is something I can't do this late at night.
Okay.
Math is always fun.
And which way is Sandra?
To the black dot.
To your
All right.
rear.
Gonna pull him out of the cloud to the black dot if he
Okay.
if he fails.
So what you have to do for me is make a strength check. You grappled him, but to be able to pull him back.
Once you, that's all in the actual initial grapple check is the thing. Once you're grappled with someone, you just use half your movement to move with them.
Okay. I still need to make a strength check for me.
Okay. Nat 20.
All right. So you pull him. No problem. When you pull him, you see, you can see below where his feet were that tentacles were rooted into the ground, and so that's why you had to make a strength check. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
There's tentacles now. God damn.
Whoa.
He's a nasty fucker. What do you want me to do?
Everything.
Why is everything you throw at us creepy?
Everything in Chapel's games has tentacles.
Everything in Japanese games is just a bit fucked up. I'm beginning to think you've watched too many Japanese hentais.
So,
Hey,
one last thing. As I exit with and breathe fresh air, I'm going to be like, thank you. Farrelogin, please bless my wounds. And I'm going to cast a healing word on myself as well.
They get an attack of opportunity.
No, because he's not moving of his own free will, you don't get attacked.
Oh, okay.
all right. So you pull him out for your turn. All right, Brina.
I'm going to move over to him and attack him.
Okay, I need you to make a con save. Do you want to move out of the gas, like over here?
Yeah, moving out of it would be preferable. I got a 21 because of Bear Constitution.
Awesome. All right. So you would take 5 points of acid damage on your way out.
Not poison damage.
Oh, acid damage is same shit. Not same. Anyways, you all right? So you come out and then go and make your attack rolls. I guess you will have an advantage since he's grappled, anyways. He's like, please hold me tighter. I need to be warm. I love it.
Stop making it sound like a porn film.
He looks over at you over here and he's like, and he sticks out his tongue and his tongue like waggles out like 2 feet. He's like, come here, ladies.
Why are you like this?
Grapple doesn't give advantage. Jane has to pull him prone. Has to pull him down.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on the bite attack.
Okay.
To get 18 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Took 9 points of piercing on the bite. And I crit failed the claw again.
Nice.
You should sell those guys.
So
you need to cleanse the dice. Just
I'm using roll 20.
Even
roll attack roll. Jane.
10 points of slashing.
What?
No, I okay. So you rolled a nat crit fail or crit attack?
I rolled a 6 on nat 1.
Okay, so I need you to roll another attack roll for me to see if you hit Jane.
16.
16 is my AC.
All right.
Can
so
I jump in front of that?
Yeah, I'll let you try. Roll an athletics roll.
Oh, Alrighty. 13.
Okay, it's not going to make it. You need a 15 or better. All right.
Okay.
You're trying to intercede yourself between two bodies and 1,000 pounds of meat. So roll your damage for Jane, Matt.
10.
Okay, Jane, you get clubbed for 10 points of whatever damage that Matt does.
Slashing.
Very glad I healed last round.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been KO right there.
That would have been bad. Hit too many times with the teddy bear. All right. That's awesome. You okay?
It's just dying quietly. It's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's going to be Ista's turn now.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Space case over here. Okay, so I can't take any missile type action against him because I'm definitely going to hit somebody. So I'm going to try the same as I believe my warlock friend did here and cast Hideous Laughter, which I believe is a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone except the bard has been casting Hideous Laughter.
All right. So
I haven't
he
cast
rolls,
Hideous Laughter. I didn't take
he
that
rolls
spell.
a 22 on his save.
I'm like, we need to start trying to use wisdom saves against this guy. It's not going well.
He passes. It's just foot in frustration.
Passive is too strong for us.
And I'm going to move across the length of this street and then tuck behind the building so I'm looking out so I get 3/4 cover. Yeah,
Right over here?
Perfect. Yeah,
Okay.
it's my turn.
All right. So, Nathan.
I just rolled a natural 20 to hit.
No,
Okay.
So, like I did that like 5 seconds ago, and I'm like, shit, it's my turn. Can I keep that? Can I keep that? Can I please keep the 20?
You burn an inspiration. I'll let you keep it.
Well, this is a new character. I will burn it for another character sheet then, if I can.
Okay. So how about this? I'm probably going to give inspiration at the end of this, and I'll just burn it then. Okay?
Alrighty, sounds good.
All right. So you tag him.
Alrighty, so he takes 2d8 plus 4. 8. Double 8. 16, 20 damage.
Okay. So you tag him. He's like, "Thank you. Please send me home."
I love this guy.
He wags his fucking. He's gonna
You guys
make.
turning into a Jube game.
He makes a 18 acrobatics check with his tongue, and he licks you on the side of the face. So you need to beat an 18 acrobatics if you want to avoid it. It doesn't hurt you. He just licks you.
All right, and acrobatics, you say?
Acrobatics or athletics, whichever one you want.
All right.
Basically, like moving your face out of his way. Got to be
Nope.
an 18.
Nope, I didn't.
Okay, so he licks you from the right corner of the bottom of your jaw, across your face.
So he licks off the dry blood in my face?
Yeah, and like across your nostrils, and then he's like, ah! His eyes like roll into his head, and he's like, ah, so fresh.
I'm all for licking all kinds of parts, but not from you, dude. Not from you. I'm gonna kill you.
Right. So it'll be Kara's turn.
Okay, can I get up to him without dashing?
Yeah, you can get up there by then.
Okay, I want to get into melee with him.
All right, so you get right there, and you'll be able to tag him.
Okay, and with my bonus action, I want to look at him and cast Baleful Curse at him. It's my Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
And then I'm going to draw my rapier and attack him with my regular action.
All right, better hit.
I hope so. Nat 20.
Good job. All right. So he's like, send me home, mama.
Oh, I will.
He says, nah.
Okay, so that's 10 plus 3, 13. And then, so 15 damage for that.
All right.
Nice.
Okay. So you skewer him, and he just goes limp in Jane's arms. He stops moving. Jane, you roll me a perception roll, Jane.
Nat 1.
Okay. You don't know shit. Okay. So he just goes limp in your arms, and that's all you know. He's not moving or anything. He just slumps down, and his tongue hangs out. It's full 2 feet length out of his mouth.
Is he
Uh,
dead?
can I do
We don't know.
Divine Sense or Undead?
Who's doing that?
Jane.
Sure. Now, what does that do? Just to
It
determine
lets me know if there's any undead still around. Like, I think it's within, like, 60 feet or something.
Okay.
Are there?
Sure is.
So he's not dead. Fantastic.
All right. In that case, I'm going to take my sword and try and have a good measure.
Okay, so his body goes rigid again. He's like, I tricked you. And he is going to try and. Hey, Kara, you had your turn, didn't you? Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So, actually, he is going to be after. I think I had him go after Kara last time, didn't I? No, I had him go after Cassandra. Okay. So, actually, Cassandra's turn.
What's the pink dot here?
That is Rasmine.
Okay. All right. I'm going to just pull the bodies out of the gas. Just try to avoid going inside of it and just pull people out.
Yeah. The gas is actually dissipating, but along with that happening, a couple more of these people will lose it and so succumb to the gas. So you can start pulling them out, but there's only about that many people left in there that are actually like coughing or wheezing or whatever.
So that the gas is actually gone for the most part.
It's pretty much gone. It's not as potent where it would hurt you. So
Okay.
it's
I'll go inside and I'll use a healing kit on one of them.
okay. Go ahead and roll your medicine.
I'm just trying to stabilize them so they aren't dying anymore.
That's fine. Shouldn't be a difficult roll.
If I'm
Actually,
using
no,
a
you ain't gonna need
healing
it.
kit,
Roll. Yeah, you stabilize. For your turn, I'll let you stabilize these 3 right here,
Okay.
and so they're still laying on the ground, but they're like, oh, thank you so much. All right, so his turn. He is going to attempt to break out of the grapple. So basically, he just has to roll a strength check, right?
Opposed athletics.
Oh, okay,
He can also
athletics.
use acrobatics, but if he uses the dex skill, he has to.
Can only do acrobatics to escape the initial. Once he's already in a grapple, he has to break it with athletics.
Okay, so he's got a 17 for that.
I got a 17 on my die, so.
All right.
+5.
What's your dex?
My dex? That's 14.
Okay.
Did you add the bonus to that though, like to the 17?
No, I was saying that I got 17 on the die, so it's 22.
All right.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he don't break free. So since he doesn't break free, he's gonna turn his head all the way around to where his face is facing yours, and smack you with the tentacle tongue.
Cool.
That's gonna be a 15.
Does not hit.
That's right. Just misses, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Okay. And so that's going to be his turn. And it's going to go back up to Razbean.
Okay.
So the gas is dissipated enough to where you can move through it.
What color is the guy so I can figure out which one he is?
He's the
Yellowish.
orangish, the gold right here, yeah.
All right. I load up my silver bolts and my crossbow and take aim at the bastard.
Okay.
And I rolled a 23.
That's going to hit.
Now let's do damage. That would be a 14 silver damage, if that does anything.
How much?
Or not 14, hold on. 8, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay. All right. You tag him. He's like, oh, that shit hurt. But silver doesn't kill me. Okay. So it'll be back up to Raven. Raven's right here.
Raven's
Yep.
chilling.
Yeah, he's definitely right there.
He's definitely there. Is that green? The green smoke still up, I'm guessing?
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, the gas is dissipated.
The gas is
enough
dissipated?
where- Yeah, it's
Fantastic.
dissipated
Can I
enough.
just get the Raven to petty pick that guy's eyes? It has all the stats of the Raven. So technically, I can make that attack. It only deals 1 damage, but it would make that attack.
Yeah, so so the Raven flies down, and he sees it, and he's like, "Oh, chicken, come here!" And he starts wagging his face around, and
It's a modified 20 to hit.
the tentacles like flying around and shit, but it doesn't hit her because she's a fucking she's a phoenix, and she
tiny.
tags him.
Cool. It only does 1 piercing damage. I'm just hating this guy and want to hit him with anything.
All right.
And then
Yeah,
she
so-
flies back out of the way. She's just responding to
Yeah,
my
so she pokes him in the orange eyeball.
Yep, that's fine.
He's like, "What the hell was that?" Okay, so now it'll be your
And
turn.
then, yeah, so that's a modified 20 to hit with my Eldritch Blast.
Okay, that's going to hit.
And it is... I just went flying. It's 5 plus... 5 force damage and 2 necrotic.
Okay, so necrotic melds into him again, like before.
Yeah. I can't exactly stop unless I cancel my hex. I'm just like, as long as it's not regaining health from it, I don't care.
All right. Yeah. So
Because he's still taking a disadvantage on dexterity checks, which is, I'm pretty sure, what he needs to get out of the grapple.
yeah. All right. So you're done. So Jane, you still got a hold of this guy.
Jane is going to grab him and slam her foot down on the ground really hard and cast Earth Tremor. So make a dexterity save.
Okay. Is he at disadvantage at it, or?
It's only disadvantage on
throw.
Cherry's an ability check, so...
Oh, okay.
Is that an area of effect? Is that an area of effect?
Yeah, everyone within 5 feet of him.
So 4 people do that?
4
Okay.
people are going to get hit by that.
Yeah, he
Alright.
makes his save.
What?
He made his save.
Okay.
So what do
He
we need to
rolled
beat?
Rolled up 23.
Need to be at 14.
And what? Dexterity?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Swear to God, if you fucking kill me now.
Oh, yeah. You're worried about AoE damage.
Yeah, I'm not making it.
All it does is knock prone.
You take 2 points of damage, and you're prone.
Nice. That
Great.
is how I imagine good battle.
Here's the wizard. I'm all careful not to hurt my team.
He starts laughing.
How to Kill My Teammates is the name of the game.
It's a game. All right. So, how much does he take? He doesn't take any at all.
None. But upon seeing my ally fall, I will be like, "Oh, sorry about that. Here," and then I will use Healing Word to heal you 6 points.
You know, that is actually not too bad. Can you do this tremor thing again and heal me?
Well, I mean, that was my turn. That was action, bonus action.
I know.
I am out of spells, though.
Okay.
Yeah, the warlock way of doing spells is doing my head in.
Yeah. All right. So, Jane, you're done, right?
Yep.
Okay. Brina, your turn.
13 to hit for the bite.
That's gonna miss.
22 on the claw.
That's gonna hit.
For 10 points of slashing.
Awesome. Yeah, he's starting to look a little beat up. He's like, "Oh, teddy bear, give me a hug. Make me warm, please." He starts like closing his hands at you. "Please give me a hug. Come here, give me a hug. Please? No? Yes? All right, so it's his turn.
Okay, so I'm going to throw out a hideous laughter again, so we can do a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
I'm beginning to think you can't fail wisdom saves.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, he rolled an 18. He got a 14. He got +1 wisdom. Okay. Every other time he's had to do this, he's rolled 18s or a 19. I shit you not.
Okay.
For whatever reason, this is not the dice does not want him to laugh his ass off. He already laughs, so maybe it just works. I don't know.
It's just pretty much throwing like a little temper tantrum at this point in the corner.
Yeah.
Right. End of turn. We stay there.
All right. If you're done, then it'll be Nathan's turn.
I'll stand up, like saying, "It's all right, Jane." And I'm gonna pick up my javelin because it's like laying right in front of me because he pulled it out of his face.
So it's right in front of you?
Yeah, but actually, let me undo that. I'm not gonna pick that up. I'm just gonna hit him again with my longsword right in the face.
So you're gonna leave the javelin there?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Sorry.
I know, just mess with you.
God damn it. And I rolled a 14 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Yep, I figured. And that's all I can do.
All right, Kara.
Okay, when he like fake died, did that get rid of my curse?
No, he's still on there.
Okay.
She's faking.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite. And then I'm gonna take another shot at him with my rapier.
Okay. Does he have a save?
Yeah, it's 19 to hit, and then he has to make a wisdom saving throw or be afraid of me.
Okay. Okay, he is terrified of you. He rolled a 1. So
Hey.
he is finally just freaking the fuck out. Like, "Oh, fuck! You are a scary bitch!" He's like, "I need to go." And like his legs are actually like moving. He can't move, but he's like trying to run. But you're not letting him.
Okay. And that'll be 10 slashing damage and 2 psychic damage.
All right. So, what are you hitting him with?
My rapier.
Okay. So, he's like, "No," and then you stab him through the back of the skull, and it rips out the front of his face, and he's like, "Oh, Johnny, you got me, Johnny. Oh, Johnny." He says, and he looks at you, says, "Thank you so much," and then he falls down. Next time he actually, he does die.
Hey, we got there in the end.
Are we out of combat?
Yes, we are out of combat.
I want to spike his head with my longsword.
Yeah, I was gonna curb stomp him as soon as he was down.
Really?
Yeah, I'll just like freaking rip this guy to pieces.
Okay,
My
so
patrons
And
are
have a
Raven-
lot of fun with it. A lot
My
of fun.
patron's the Raven Queen. She's gonna be glad to see this guy dead.
all right, so you guys are sitting there stomping the shit out of this thing, and all these people around you are just looking at you guys horrified, like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I'm
Like,
trying
it's
not
dead.
to look up and trying to heal the other people who are choking to death.
Yeah, they're all fine, but they're like actually like throwing up because of the nasty shit that these 3 fucking people
I'm
are
not-
like.
I wasn't participating. I'm just saying that my patron's probably quite glad he's dead. Didn't say that I was going to do that.
Well, whoever was curb stomping them and smashing them.
Me,
Yeah.
I'm terribly happy. Like I'm smiling while doing this, bathing in
Yeah,
his blood.
they're like, what in the hell? They're like, "You're from the UAG? Oh God."
Great. Now you're going to give a terrible opinion.
Yeah, they have a really.
Disturbed by this, Ista is going to attempt to. Oh, this might be grosser, actually, but whatever. She's going to attempt to cast Levitate on the corpse to move it up out of their range into the air, essentially.
Yeah, it works. It's fine. So you
So now
pick
she's just
the
totally
corpse,
up with this corpse dangling.
and
I was done anyways. That felt good.
all right. So you're levitating this corpse out, and like pieces of brain are dropping on the floor, or they're falling down and like getting caught up in the levitate spell. So like you have like 15 pieces of brain like floating underneath him and stuff. So were you guys taking this back to the guild hall or what?
Can we take this to like the gods and just be like, by the way, this guy was like fucking poison, throwing like things of poison at everyone in the downtown area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather take it to the gods and just be like, this was what was causing all the ruckus down there and like killing people and shit, and we thought that you should know.
he's like, wow. He says that guy looks great. He's like,
He's pumped up, doesn't he?
He's like, is it a guy? He's like, wow, you guys really destroyed his body. He says, well,
Well, in our defense, it mostly looked like that before we got there.
he's like, oh, he's like, look, I'm not judging. I'm just saying when we try and identify him, we may not be able to identify him. He says, fine. He says, leave the body right here. He says, we'll take care of it from here.
Right.
That felt good.
Yeah. All right. So into combat, and yeah.
What
So
was
what do
his
you-
wisdom stat?
Sorry.
What was his wisdom? Sorry, this has been I've been waiting.
Just +1. You
He
just
had
had rolling really high on it.
God, yeah.
No, his wisdom.
It was +4, you said.
Yeah, he has a
I think it was
+4.
+1. Oh, +4. I think it's a +1.
Yeah, he has a high wisdom.
Okay.
But he's fucking certifiably insane. Like really insane.
Pick
That's
up
why
a
he was.
javelin.
That's why he was dropping fucking gas everywhere at everybody. Yeah. So the guards take charge of his body, and I guess you guys go back to the guild.
I guess.
Yep.
Okay. So, go ahead.
I'm still just trying to make sure everyone's alive back where I am at.
Do you have where you can hold their body in stasis so they could be revived? Do you have that spell?
No, I'm a paladin.
Wow.
At level 1.
All right. Well, I didn't know because they have that one that's like general.
Repose.
You
Yeah.
can stabilize them with
Yeah.
healing.
Yeah, I used my healing kits to stabilize as many as I could, which
Okay.
is just 10.
Yeah. So it was just that many that was right there. But the rest of them had already passed away from just too much of the gas damage.
Yeah, and most people. Well, actually, I'm not gonna know that off by hand. So, once they're dead, I pretty much just pull them off to the side so they're not littering the streets.
Okay.
Right? Who needs corpses littering the streets?
Hey, I can hear people again.
And then I'll
Sorry.
wait until the guards show up so that we can explain everything. Or unless they already know everything, then I just come
Well,
back.
you guys, somebody had levitated his body over to a guard, so that's okay. Really, you didn't miss much. They gave the body over to the guards, and we were talking about dead civilians. Kate, that's about it. So yeah, you guys save the day. You save as many as you can, and his deadly rampage is at an end. So with that, you guys move back to the guild hall. One of the guard, acting, one of the lieutenants comes over and he says, "Hey, says thanks a lot for coming in." He says, we probably would have been hard pressed to stop this guy. He's just
All
what a
in
maniac.
day's work.
That guy's a freaking maniac. Jesus, you see the way he looks.
No.
Yes.
Not anymore. I made sure of that. He doesn't look anymore.
It's not big. It wasn't because of his looks. It was because he was certified. Let's just be clear there. Not everyone with bad looks is evil.
And because of his ugly face, too.
No.
Okay. So you guys get back to the guild. Pink is up. He's like, what the hell happened?
Crazy's maniac terrorizing the populace with poisonous cocktails in small vials.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy. So, well, did you guys search his body?
I mean, we couldn't because they started stomping on it before we could get there.
Yeah, I kind of destroyed his body.
He's like, oh well, that's a bummer. He said he might have had a bunch of stuff on him.
Yeah, probably. We'll never know.
He says, well, I says, you can always try and see if they'll let you search his body. I mean, they got so many people to deal with.
Sure.
Anara will head over to the guards and attempt to persuade them to let us relook at the body.
Yeah, so you talk to one of the guards. He's like, you want to do what?
See if he's got any good shit on him.
He's like, oh. He says, I don't know, roll persuasion.
Roll persuasion.
Jane's going to be helping you. So we'll
Okay, that's got a natural 19. I've got a +5. It's 24.
Okay, so he's like, all right, hey, you guys stopped him, so you do whatever you guys want to do.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah. So so everything that he had on, even that mask and all that shit, is sitting in a pile on top of his chest and they actually covered him with a burlap sack so nobody would have to see his crazy looking face. So you find enough gold on them for everybody to get about 400 gold pieces.
Nice.
That's just like jewelry and some other shit that he had that's not that badass or whatever. And you find the mask itself is does anybody have detect magic?
Jane does.
Ritual. It'll just take me 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
All right, so you guys cast it. You can definitely detect magic on it.
Actually, if she's going to cast Detect Magic, I will cast Identify.
Okay, so you cast Identify, and basically the mask it filters out. All right, so any kind of like gas attack or attack that deals with your breathing, the mask will clean the air for you, and it will actually give you a bonus. It'll give you advantage on saving throws versus any kind of gas, whether it's acidic or poisonous or whatever.
Not bad.
Nifty. Anyone want it?
No, I like my face.
All gases tend to be poison damage.
Um,
Does it require attunement?
We can roll for it later.
and let's see. You find this little pouch. You find this little container, and it's got this dust in it. It's the dust of sneezing and choking.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Okay. And then you find these, well, along with the mask, you see that he's fitted these lenses where the eyepieces were. And they're actually eyes of minute seeing.
What does that do, say?
All right, so these are crystal lenses fit over the eyes. While wearing them, you can see much better than normal out to a range of 1 foot. You have advantage on intelligence investigation checks that rely on sight while searching an area or studying an object within the range.
Within a range of a foot. Scrolling along the ground like Velma.
Right.
Anyone in
It's
particular
meant
want
for
those?
investigation checks.
Well,
Yeah,
it might be good for like one of the mages or something. To
so
some of the
then you-
classes.
Yeah, you also find a ever-smoking bottle.
Which does.
Oh, okay. So
I
smoke,
don't know any magic
I'll
items.
read it. Smoke leaks from the lead stoppered mouth of this brass bottle, which weighs 1 pound. When you use an action to remove the stopper, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open, and within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches a maximum of 120 feet.
Nice. I kind of want that. Does anyone mind?
I don't think anyone's interested in the mask. Aberdeen.
Yeah,
Does
you're
it
right to take the
require
mask.
attunement?
I am interested in the dust, though. Personally.
I'm intrigued in the bottle, if no one else is.
I wouldn't mind to roll for it.
Rolling for the bottle?
Yeah, if you wanna.
Sure.
You also get, you find
What, Nani? What?
you find, let's see, find a helm of a hat of disguise.
Kind.
While wearing this hat, you can use an action to cast the disguise spell from it at will. The spell ends if the hat is removed.
Oh my god,
Sweet.
I want
that.
that. I want the hat.
I want that.
Well,
My rolling for 2 items now. Fantastic.
It doesn't seem like anyone's interested in the lenses of minute seeing. Is anyone against me having those?
I'm wondering if they require attunement.
I don't know. Probably not. Like, give me a sec.
If they don't require attunement, I am very interested in them. Actually, sorry, it just gives you, what does it do? It gives you advantage on rolls for investigation, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it doesn't require attunement, because otherwise I'm stacking up my items very much so.
All right. And let's see. You find a decanter of. Where's that fucking? Yeah. Oh, you find a potion of oil of slipperiness.
You say slipperness or superness?
Slipperiness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Found lube.
All right, and then you find two. You find two of the gas potions that he had, and basically what it does is it lasts. It has a diameter of 10 feet, and it does 2d6 poison damage for 1d4 rounds, and the con save is a 15.
If anyone's not against it, I do want those as well.
I think a few of us are having to roll off on things. Not particularly me for that one, but we might have to just look into it.
All right.
Yeah, did you want to maybe go through the items and see who wants them? And
Does someone write them down? Yeah.
I've been typing them in chat. All right. So, is that all the items?
How many items is it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I missed one.
All right. You're also going to find a ring of jumping. And you're going to find a Parapt of Spider Climb. It has 3 charges, and each charge you can cast Spider Climb spell, and it gets 1d2 charges at dawn.
All right. So let's just go in order. Who wants the mask?
I do.
I think we can do that off air.
Yeah, I'm about that. All right, so you guys get back to the hall. Oh, you guys find all the stuff on them. You take it back to the guild. King says, I see you guys did get some loot. Good for you. So with that, I'm going to end the session. Thanks for coming to the game. I hope you guys liked Ristoro. That's my mad gas hatter guy. He might come back to life later on. Never know. So with that, I'm going to end the session, and thank you everybody for came and anybody that does watch. All right, bye.